Hello, hello, hello. How goes, how goes, how goes? How are you lovely folks doing this evening? Love the intro music? I know it's so good. It is so good. Mr. Prism is doing a little bit of work on it still, but it is quite damn good. I'm very impressed, very, very happy with it. Without a shadow of a freaking doubt in my mind. Now, I do know that a lot of their people are going live right now. J-Cart is live, and so is Mason, the paranormal engineer. So, if at any point in time you guys are over there or watching all, I don't fucking care. I'm not going to tell you to stay here. I'm going to tell you to go to them anyways, because they're probably far more entertaining than I am for the most part. Last I saw it, J-Cart was talking about the move to Salem, Massachusetts by the haunted Warren Museum. So, and I do believe that Mason is covering websites for paranormal devices and all that nonsense there. I need not shut up. I can speak my mind if I so choose. I have no idea what that noise was. Talking about his new merch. Nice. I'm hoping to get our the Beagle and Sticky merch done up, hopefully by the end of the weekend. Just had a lot going on the last several weeks involving many other fucking things, so. Hello there, mouse. Hello, hello, hello. You're just as important, dork. I am not important. That's the thing, I'm not important. I am merely another individual on the interwebs who has really, really floofy hair this evening. Like, damn. So floofy. It just goes where it fucking wants to. I love it. Sometimes it's really annoying. I did ask the Discord, what you guys wanted to talk about this evening, and paranormal experts, was one of the topics. Another one was invisible CGI, which actually could become a very big possible threat to the fields of the unknown, the unexplored, paranormal, UAP, UFO, and beyond, right? And if you don't know what I mean by invisible CGI, I'll explain that in a little bit. And then, what was the last one? Communication issues. There are a number of communication issues across the communities here on YouTube, especially in the side of debunking, and even deeply in the gaming community, very deeply in the gaming community, of which I am a part of, but don't speak on as much, because Lord, they can be at each other's throats so damn fast. Excuse me. But where do you guys want me to start with that? Which one do you guys want me to tackle first? Why is that straw so long? I don't like it. Also, I gotta say this right now. Starry is not a great Sprite substitute. I don't like it very much. I would rather drink Sierra Mist, like the original Sierra Mist flavor from when it first came out. That was quite delicious. This is not so good. I don't know why people were hyping Starry up. It kind of really sucks. It leaves like a really bad film. I don't like it. But I don't want to waste it. I think I'd rather have water. So I think I might waste that. Ooh. Nope, don't like that one. Oh yeah, that's better. That's way better. Not the Starry. Starry sucks. I don't care. If you like it, you're wrong. It sucks. That's but as you guys are deciding which topic you want me to cover, I do have a really fun announcement to let go. If you guys did not know or have not seen yet, never heard of Starry. Is that new? Starry is not very new. It's been out for a number of years now. Starry is the company that Sierra Mist used to be, is basically like how it kind of goes along, I think. It's not good. But some awesome news. I got to actually see the mock-up, the finished version of my character for the World Wrestling Federation, like YouTube Paranormal World Wrestling. So that was really cool to look at. There's one little bit which I think will get everyone cracking up so damn hard, but I think it fits the persona by which I hold myself to very well. And Spaghetti Paranormale, the pasta pervert, did an extremely good job. Like, he got the mane looking like damn good. It's phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie. It's really damn good. The bastard got it so good. He even got my lazy eyebrow, which I can't say I'm super thrilled about, but he got my lazy eyebrow, so I just have to accept that. But it does look a hell of a lot like me, and it's kind of terrifying. But I got to see that earlier today, so I'm excited for that. And I get to have my first match on this upcoming Thursday, on the 28th. I'll be up against PNC Paranormal Ultimate Paul, and then I will also be up against Mike from Real Evidence in a triple threat match. So hello dear Cal. Pasta Perver is way too good at wrestling stuff. He got her good, and it's a little terrifying. Yeah, Albert, Starry is not good. Don't look into it. And Kyle, Sierra Mist has been gone for a long time. It really sucks. And Mouse, you're not missing out, just so you know. But yeah, that was kind of cool to look at. He sent me that earlier today, and he asked me. He goes, "What's the catchphrase?" I'm like, I don't really have a catchphrase. I just have a weird, like, maniacal laugh that I use a lot. And I didn't send that. Don't worry, I didn't send him that. I told him most people try to do the sticky percentage and get drowning in the sticky, so I guess that'd be my catchphrase. You know, get drowning in the sticky or whatever. Mayo. You'll be supporting your neighbor, Ultimate Paul. That's perfectly fine. I don't give a fuck who you support. I don't care one way or another. It's just going to be fun to be a part of it. You can support whoever. You can always support the person that's against me. I will not care. I will not fault you for it. I will not feel any way about it. Most likely I'll end up supporting the other person too, so I won't lie. Oh, but that gets to happen on Thursday. Let's see here. Yeah, so the topics of the night, we can go do them in any order. So we have paranormal experts, we have communication issues amongst the communities, and then invisible CGI. Which the invisible CGI, I think, will start or could potentially become a real problem in the way of, like, properly debunking things in the future. Ooh, excuse me. I think that started me way too gassy. Oh, God. Ugh. I enticed it. It's like a really, really bland citrus drink. So you take like Sprite, but make it flat, where you can still see the carbonation. That's starry. It's not very good. If I could describe it, it's got to be described that way. If you guys are wondering what that popping is, it actually is my thumb. No, your thumbs aren't supposed to do that, but yes, mine do. Actually, maybe we will start with the invisible CGI. So there's this thing that's been going around for a while. It's like leaving your Sprite in the car all day. That is a great way to look at it. That is a great way to look at it, Albert. Yes. Basically, it is. It's gross. It's not nice. If it was like freezing cold, maybe, but nah, I'll do water. I don't get what that is. So the CGI, I guess. Okay, so you guys know what CGI is, right? When you watch films and stuff like that, computer generated imaging and stuff like that, computerized generative stuff. It's usually where you have, like, let's say you have a car chase scene and you have a bunch of cars just being smashed and exploded all the way around. That's usually done by CGI, right? Where a car is getting thrown off its tires, thrown into the air. That's done by CGI. It's not done by practical means in the TV media, right? Because it's, number one, extremely dangerous to do that. Number two, that no film company will ever pay for that type of insurance to have someone driving and get thrown into the air. That's why Mythbusters was very limited on what they could do with throwing cars around, because it's an extremely dangerous thing. So they use CGI to kind of fill in the gaps and stuff like that. We have been watching and witnessing a great deal of people perform blatant fakery, right? Masking, pulling of strings. What's another one they do? Just full-blown like shadow creation, right? They are actually using some form of animation software to make a shadow form itself up somewhere and then go back down. We've seen that in the community involving ghost hunting videos, paranormal investigation videos and whatnot, documenting the unexplained and unexplored, all that type of stuff, right? Overlaying, yeah, that's a big one. What invisible CGI is it is CGI that we cannot determine by our naked eye to be computer generated or altered via computer. One great example of this is if you are watching a film and that film used like a mini construction of a city, right? Like, let's take Lord of the Rings, for example. They did this a lot in Lord of the Rings. They used miniatures, right? So you'd see the entire cities and stuff like that. The sky was then CGI'd in. The fires inside the city were CGI'd. But the camera movement around the city was real. But what was going on inside the city that you would see from that distance is all CGI because the city doesn't exist, right? They've done that with actual cities here in the U.S., Los Angeles, New York, Miami, and stuff like that. They used drone footage above the city, got as much of it as possible, and then they would put in computer aspects into it that you would never notice, right? Some of the cars were computer animated, some of the steam coming up from the sewer systems is computer animated, but you wouldn't really tell that unless you got into it, broke it down. If there's like mist coming through the city or whatever, that's computer added. Even though we do know that fog does roll into cities, it can stay for a while and then eventually dissipates. But in the film industry, you can't get that to happen on cue every time. And it costs a crap ton of money to force it to happen, so they computer animate it. Well, if you have someone that is good at visual effects in the paranormal, right? Someone wants to go out and do an investigation, right? And let's say they're a bigger group with thousands upon millions of subscribers. They have the money to pay someone, if they wanted to go into various programs. God, that story made me super gassy. I don't like this. Like, let's say Blender. Blender is a good one to use, where you can actually make your own animations and stuff like that. They could actually do that and then put them in the video where we wouldn't be able to tell if it was added or not, because they could do it with foliage, they could do it with window lighting, they can do it with like a fire in the background, a light in the background. We'd never be able to tell. That's what invisible CGI is. The last what was it, last Maverick film, right? With crazy person from Scientology, Tom Cruise. It's really bad. That's how I remember this. When they did his last like flying one, right, with the jets and stuff, the final dogfight in that, from a video I just recently watched, was all CGI. The entire fight, because it was with jets that didn't exist. They had proper jets, but they had markers put on these jets, and then they could just take that jet image and overlay a different image on top of it, right? So it's still technically CGI, but stuff that we would never see. This can be an actual thing that could be coming in the future to the paranormal via, UFO videos, haunting videos, cryptid videos, yada, 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 if someone actually has a little bit of know-how in visual special effects. Which is a terrifying thing, because then the debunkers would never be able to figure it out without having someone else who is on that same type of scale in the visual effects department to break down the video itself, which is quite terrifying. Because with AI, where it is right now, we can tell when something is AI, usually more often than not, because it has that uncanny appearance about it. It puts us in uncanny valley really quickly. But with invisible CGI, we can't tell that. You'd never be able to know all the time, unless you're someone who is in the know, usually. By the way, Boogie completely drowning in the sticky is exactly what we need. Okay, if I ever drink Starry again, someone shoot me. I am not happy with how I'm feeling about that damn drink right now. Oh my god. I've never had this much like built up gas in my stomach. Fuck that crap. Blech. So that's kind of what invisible CGI is, and it can be done like crazy. Is the bot in a good mood tonight? No idea. So last night I did a watch party right in the Discord, and we were watching Destination Truth. There was a scene involving a milk jug, or not a milk jug, but a milk bottle, small one, like quart maybe. And you see it jolt, and you see it tip. Well, they're doing this on an older camera, right? But with CGI, invisible CGI, even on an older camera, you could actually make it so you could see the entire tilt. It was an older camera. The video was taken back in like 2006, 2007. So the frame rate wasn't very great back then, especially on IRs, and it very quick. But with invisible CGI, even on an older video, an older camera setup, you could actually see the entire thing would tilt, and someone could fake that entirely. That's what invisible CGI can do, because you can just do a little bit of adjustment without making the whole overlay. No more masking, no more weird cuts, no more weird angles and lighting things, because it's all one movement. What the fuck was that noise? Remy, what are you doing? She is all sprawled out on the dog bed. Wait, hold up. Jumping between yours and J-Cart streams, and for anyone who has friends in Virginia, make sure you warn them of some freak show stalking kids in a Pink Panther costume. What the fuck? What the fuck? No pants, the cats need out. No, the cats are just fine. But I am not wearing pants. But that's a very interesting thing, Kyle. And yes, the bottle of, well, sour milk, I wouldn't say it was curdled, but definitely sour. Because they never opened it, so we don't know if it was curdled. Why are you walking on my camera? Come here, you. Get out here. What? I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing shorts. Yeah, he got a notification and showed everyone pics of it. Of someone in Virginia walking around in a Pink Panther outfit stalking kids? That's some crazy shit. Number one, why would you want to do it in Pink Panther costume? And number two, why kids? Apparently Jesse wasn't paying attention to that part in the TV show last night, but yeah, it was bottles of sour and or milk that gone bad. Just a quick hello and goodbye. I'll watch it back tomorrow probably. Okay, Mr. Prism. Thanks. Bye. Love you. Pretty much to catch a Pink Panther right now. Jesus Christ. Pink Panther ain't cool no more, right? I thought pants weren't mandatory tonight. They're not mandatory. Pants aren't mandatory. You can be fine. Don't wear pants. Shorts all the way or whatever else you want. It's all up to you. The Pink Panther suit is made of polyester. It's very flammable. Something to take note of. Damn, Mr. Prism at 1,000,000% sticky. There you go, my boy. There you go. So yeah, that's just like one thing that could potentially come to the debunking side of the ghost hunting videos and whatnot, is this idea of being able to use a computer, right, through editing software. Basically, it would take a lot more time and a lot more effort to make certain things happen. If you do it quickly, it does create that uncanniness to it, but you can make it so that we wouldn't be able to tell. Like, you could add fog kind of coming into it or whatever. If you did it well, you took your time with it, people could edit this stuff all in. Some people do know visual special effects very well, and they can make it look really nice. But, Leanne had 1,000,000% sticky. Way to go, my dear. I think some unscrupulous paranormal folk are already using AI-generated stuff in their videos. I do know some definitely probably are. Now, allow me to say this. I am not a fan of AI. It's not that I'm not a fan of artificial intelligence, right? I am not a fan of using it to profit in any way, shape, or form. I don't fucking care. That's why I don't even ask people to do my thumbnails. Fucking J-Cart just does it before I even have to ask. But I'm not a fan of it. I've tried it. I've used it a little bit. I like it for searching up stuff. I like it for figuring out certain types of things. But I do not like it in the way of creating art, creating music, creating television, creating video games. I don't like it in that aspect. If it is just that, right? If someone is using that as a starting point, okay, cool. As long as you're putting your own shit into it, yeah, I can deal with it. Which is what a lot of people do use it for. They use it for a starting point and they move on, beyond that. Cool, understandable. Sometimes you need a written prompt somewhere to give you like a start in the head. That's why there actually are books out there for like Da, 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 da. There's a drawing book that has a written prompt, and it's giving you a prompt and telling you what to draw, right? Same general concept. You needed a starting point, something visual, something to see. Some people use words, some people use images. Like if I tell someone, hey, I'd like a thumbnail, and they go, okay, what do you like? I'll draw a freaking stick figure thing. Like, here's your prompt. Go from here. You know, I can kind of understand that, but yeah. Oh, freak. A grief group I used to be in was encouraging people to use ChatGPT to talk to their... No. Oh, no. That is a dangerous thing. Don't use ChatGPT to talk to your deceased relatives. No. That is... Don't do that. Do not do that. That leads to people falling back in love with the computer aspect, which is why it's... we've had some people try to marry their computers afterwards and like date the AI. Don't do that. That's a bad... That is like the worst thing that a grief group could probably encourage. No. That's like forming a parasocial like relationship with somebody. Like, no, that's bad. The 600 prompt books, 500 drawing prompt book. Yeah, there's a lot of those. It's going to be a lot easier to merge AI and real footage as well if someone knows how to track and mask moving footage. Yes. Yeah, I quit that group at that point. Yeah, that'd be a good reason to walk away. Like, you can use AI to look up like grief management ideas or how to handle some things. You know, you can go through like look it up to find numbers for grief counseling in your area, yada, whatever, but don't use it to become your friend. That's a little weird. And you're right, Albert. In time, people could merge AI into real footage. I've seen some people do this a little bit. It does look a little bit weird. It still has that uncanniness to it yet, but it is getting better, which is, not a great thing. I don't want it to get better. I want it to be better in the way of like helping surgeons understand how to perform certain types of procedures, give us ratios on construction materials, for architecture and whatnot, like how well a building is going to be earthquake rated or something along those lines. That would be something really good for AI to do the calculations on a massive scale. Not to merge like I could see someone using that to create another Conjuring film or fan art thing and using like the actual images of Ed and Lorraine Warren and making them do all the freaking things. Oh, don't know. That's a bad idea. Unfortunately, people get so sucked into being seen. It definitely has mental health surrounded in a bad way, and AI making people think they're less lonely. Indeed, Velk. Hello, my dear, by the way. How goes. Very similar to the AI Jesus confession booth. After last Friday, having Crow on and Valkyrie and Ladies Fright, and I have a weird idea that, maybe I am living in a goddamn confession booth on the fucking camera, because holy shitake. But it was still fun. It was still good fun. It is something to worry about. If people want to use it inappropriately, then, should definitely be looking out for it, but slight tangent. Oh boy. A young girl over here in the UK has set up a post box to the dead. People can post letters to their deceased loved ones as a kind of cathartic way of getting their thoughts out. I have done, I haven't done it, but I have looked into something very similar. It was more of a write your thought out, burn it in a bonfire type of situation, just to get it out in the open and done and over with, which a number of people do where they write the letters and they save them, same general concept. Just weird to have a post box for that, but same concept. Crowing his damn corn dogs. Honestly, I would love to sit and have a like full blown discussion with Crow again. It was quite fun towards the end. Hello. Okay. Apparently that just shut off. Wasn't listening to anything important anyways, but still. Father Beagle, Daddy Beagle. At least you guys are spelling my last name right. No offense, Dust. Most people don't spell it right, and most people don't say it right, so... It's like, just... But he had it right in front of him, too. Still spelt it wrong. So many people have done that lately. It is becoming its own fucking meme at this point. Yeah. Do I think, like, invisible CGI is gonna, like, start moving into the paranormal stuff? Not really. Could some of the larger groups, like Sam and Colby, pay for that? Oh, fuck yeah, they could. Maybe they have a time or two, but, I would assume it'd be for something very small if they ever did. Not saying they have, I'm saying if, opinion. It probably would have been extremely small, at least for starters. I've said Beagle so much that my thing autocorrects now. Like, I don't think my name is that hard, especially when like my image is my name, so everyone can spell it the right way. Like, I'm not even trying to hide it. That'd be more scary than any actual ghost. Someone using CGI effects and no one realizing it's going on. I think that would be a massive scandal. And that would be a hell of a debunk if it were ever be shown. More so than just a simple mask or a simple minor overlay or a string glint, right? Is someone using computer added programming to put foliage in where trees weren't, or to add mist where mist wasn't, tried to adjust the lighting when the lighting was like not moving at all. So just saying, there's usually 3 different ways it shows. Well, if you're watching my video on YouTube, it says it in my logo, it says it in my name. I don't think it says it anywhere else. I mean, it says it up at the YouTube URL too. So I mean, yeah, I guess there are 3 ways, but yeah, no, Dust's not the only one. I do think more and more people are going to start trying to utilize different ways to maybe trick the debunkers. The more the debunkers call out things, the more tricks are going to try to be used, which is kind of what... what's that one dude's name? The Tit. I can't remember his name now. Was it really haunted? Was that his? It used to say it on screen between Twitch and YouTube chat. Yeah, it did. It did. I removed that a while back. Lee, yes. I didn't want to say Lee because there is a guy that's also called Lee but spells it differently. The Tit. There are so many tits. The Tit. The biggest one. Yeah, Lee. That's really haunted, right? Isn't that what he calls his YouTube thing, really haunted? Okay. I almost want to say my house is haunted. I'm like, no, that's not right. That's Barry Guy. But Lee's always in his house and acting like it's haunted. That's why I got him confused there for a moment. But yeah. Even though I think he understands that he's taking the piss the majority of the time, which is why he keeps upping the ante as Beardo and others debunk him. He keeps changing it, upping it, doing new things, testing the boundaries, seeing if he can get caught or not. And I wonder how many times he has not been caught, Dough, only 20% sticky. Yeah. I guess that's a good lead into the next topic, which is conversations and communications, man. Oh, a lot of you guys have already heard about the shape, and was it Debunked Paranormal? A guy from South Africa, I think it was, where the shape believed that Debunked Paranormal stole his debunk. Now that stuff's all been squashed. It's all been, discussed and everything. That was literally just if the shape would have just messaged right quick and, said, hey, did you do this or whatever, it could have been dealt with. Or the other dude Debunked Paranormal, he could just message shape back and said, no, I didn't do that, yada, yada, yada. They got it taken care of however they took care of it. But the communication between those two was faulty at the start, and then the communication between the communities between those two was quite bad, and there was a number of things said between the two communities that was really bad. Boogie, yes, the fact that we have raised $370 is absolutely amazing, and the people that donated deserve a great deal of thanks. That would have been a cat. Very easy and doable one will actually be the lights flashing on and off, whilst, yes, unscrewing it slightly would produce that. Yeah, that would be really easy as well. I'm thinking more of the communications that Mason got from people that think he's too small to care. That is... that's another form of communication that was... probably shouldn't have happened at all. Fucking Nix was sitting by the goddamn door eating grass. It is extremely amazing, and there's still a few more days yet on that, so maybe we'll see a few more. I wish I could do more Boogie, but I'm glad you gotten so much more. Do not ever feel obligated. This is way more than either one of us actually thought would have happened, so the community... and all the communities where this link was shared deserve a lot of credit and a lot of thanks. And once it's all said and done and over, I will be giving a huge thank you to so many different people. Girl's got to have her grass, apparently. But, Cal, yeah. Ooh. The communication between Mason and a paranormal group called Haunt Media was fucking atrocious. They did... try to be massive pricks, be massive dicks, and put him in a state where he is lower on the totem pole than they are, because they are a larger channel, which definitely was a kick in the balls to him. It shouldn't go that way. Like if a debunker reaches out and says, hey, I think you need to look at this a little bit carefully, you may have just released information that you shouldn't have done. It should not go that way where they start tearing him down, because he did reach out to them and say, hey, you showed images of children, you shouldn't have done that, and you may have, doxed somebody, which you shouldn't have done either. So, that was an awful, awful thing that they did to him. in that same regard, that same token, it happens a lot more frequently than just like private messaging between people, which is what Mason did. He private messaged them. There are a number of people in comment sections who become extremely aggressive towards anyone that says anything that they don't agree with for whatever fucking reason, to make themselves feel better behind their keyboards because their mommy and daddy didn't love them enough or whatever. It shouldn't be that way. But every channel encounters that. No matter what you do, you're going to piss somebody off, and instead of being adult about it, they're going to get very frustrated very quickly and become aggressive and usually try to attack you on a personal and or professional level, because they have nothing else going for them either but the joy of trying to make someone feel smaller than them. And you're right, Mouse, every channel was small in the grand scheme. Like, so we have Charlie, right? Moist Critical. He's at like 18 million subscribers on YouTube. So for almost everyone's channel, for its entirety on this platform, they're going to be small in comparison to him. Almost certainly. I have, like 530 some odd subscribers, right? So anyone that is smaller than me will always be smaller than me until they surpass me. And, like, that's just the way it is. You're always going to be smaller than somebody else. It doesn't mean you're less important. It doesn't mean you are, less valuable. It doesn't mean your opinions matter any less. It just means less people are seeing your thoughts. And for others to come in and go, hey, kick you while you're down type of bullshit is ridiculous. Like, that is, unfortunately, that's just the way humans are. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. You can be on Facebook, you can be on YouTube, you can be on Twitch, you can be on Kick, you can be on Rumble, you can be on, what the fuck's the other one? X, Twitter. That's a terrible place to be. I'm live too. I know you're live, my dude. I swear to God, if you're live right now, watching me being live, we're going to have a talk. Don't show your people this shit. They don't need to see it. They're better than me. No, the fuck? Would y'all quit doing that? Cats decided that my freaking garbage can's a trampoline and keep jumping off of it. Hello there, heart. But yeah, like, it doesn't matter where you go, you're always going to find people that are just pains in the asses that have a terrible time communicating. He might be. You fucker. Well, if we're talking about communication, let's talk about this type of communication, right? Let's talk about my communication with Jake Hart, okay? Some days, it's extremely, extremely brief. But even if he and I disagree on something, which doesn't happen all that often, we walk away from that discussion still okay. Still understanding that we can have differences of opinion. I have differences of opinion between me and Joe Vitale, me and Beardo, me and Andrew, me and Hart have differences in opinion sometimes. Even Hart and I always walk away knowing that it was still a good conversation, and even though we may have our differences about the conversation, we don't hate each other for the differences. The fuck? I just let you in. Such a pain in the ass. So, like, communication issues are rampant in the communities for no fucking reason. We can have differences of opinion and still be okay with each other and still understand that we're still working towards the same goal of having a fun place to be at. We don't have to agree all the time. Hell, I can call Jake Hart a little bit of a bastard every now and again. He's going to laugh it off, giggle it, and he's going to show me a fucking clown and make me shit my damn self. We're still friends. At the end of the day, we're still friends. He's still a bit of a dick when he does it, but we're still friends. people just need to wind back a little bit, breathe, and understand that we can have civil discourse. We can have good conversation. And through that, we can find better ways to do things, especially involving the paranormal field, involving investigations, involving searching for UFOs, UAPs, understanding cryptids, you know, and the philosophy behind whether or not these things exist. You bribed the cats. Leanne, no, you don't need to see my booty no more. I actually don't like my ass in these shorts, I'll be honest. I don't think red's my color when it comes to my legs. But the stuff that Mason got, the hate he got, not only in comment sections, but through those emails and stuff like that, the hate I got over the video I did involving my personal opinion on Elton and Matt moving the Warren stuff to Salem, Massachusetts. The hate Beardo's gotten from people where people actually have created full-blown accounts to attack Beardo with. It's all just dumb. That is communication that should never happen. And then the communication that should happen was like what happened between Shape and Debunked Paranormal. So, Mason got hate? Oh yeah, he got hate from the people. Like, he actually tried to reach out to them and contact them. Would you stop? I just let you inside. Why? You're a turd. Yeah, he did get some hate. Like, and you're going to get people that always say, like, you're jealous of them. Or people are like, oh, you wish you had this, you know. Some people have too much spare time. Some people do. Some people are definitely keyboard warriors, like, without a doubt. But the best thing we can do is try to be peaceful about it, try to explain our side, and if they don't want to hear our side, just wish them luck. Wish them a good day. Tell them you're going to go on your own path, they're going to go on their own path, and just move on. You know, you tried. And that's as far as it goes. Who was looking at your legs? I think everyone ends up looking at my legs. They just fucking go blind for about 3 damn minutes because I'm a pasty white boy. Like, I actually went out and visited my dad yesterday or the day before. And I was like, Dad, you've only started going outside again. You're already so tan. And he's like, yep, I'm going to be bronze by the end of the summer. I'm like, I just hope I don't set anything on fire by the end of summer. I walk outside and I'll frickin' take down an aircraft. I guess I'm letting the cat back out if we're bringing him right back in. Puffs up chest. I'm a keyboard warrior. Fight me. I'll pass. Okay. Let's go outside. I don't know why you came inside then. Go on. Okay, just for Leanne, by the way. There you go. Leanne asks for it, that she got it. No, the blurps are not working, Tay. Those are currently disabled at the moment in time, just because Alpha and I were messing with, Streamer Bot and stuff like that to kind of remove myself from using Stream Elements. So no, those are disabled right now. No sound effects. Until we get that all fixed again, because I've had some hiccups. I know, I need sun. Thank you very much. I'm a pasty white boy. I'm a big fucking white guy. I can't help it. I also usually have to wait until allergy season is over before I get to go play outside. Otherwise, I will be laying in bed just hacking up a lung. It's coming, I promise. By the time September rolls around, I will be not so white. I'm still going to be really, really white, but not as white. I'm not going to look like a freaking piece of paper, okay? I'm not. It's really bad. Fuck. I might need to get some freaking bronzer or something for my damn self. Good lord. I hope to God J Card ain't showing this to his folks right now. Their eyes. You already are the paper. You're rude. J-Cart posted the link to the GoFundMe in his stream. Aw, dude, that is so kind of you. Fuck. Yeah, that is to donate to a local food bank 1 county over, to help my buddy's company raise food for children in their county. Like I said, 1 county over. It is to raise food for 11 different schools, upwards of 500 different kids, from preschool age all the way through high school, to help give them, the low-income families over there, food to help them throughout the summer, for the weekends and stuff like that when summer school isn't going on and they can't get their lunches or what have you. So, yeah, there is no obligation at all to donate. But every dollar goes exactly to that cause, and this food drive is only going on until the 28th, which is when his company will have their final weigh-in to figure out which team actually won in obtaining the most food. It is his company's thing that's doing it. He is actually the captain of the Hunger Heroes. So they are going up against the Lunchbox League. The whole goal is to obtain as much food as they can, and then whoever wins between their little inside competition in the office, in the business, get to have the losing team make them lunch or breakfast or something along those lines. And then all the food gets distributed to the local food bank in Dunn County, which is, like I said, 1 county over. And then Stepping Stones of Dunn County will then distribute that food from the food bank to the schools to help with the kids. Stepping Stones of Dunn County also runs a number of homeless shelters as well, so it is definitely, it all around, it's for a good cause. So there you go. I have done it again. I remembered, I think, just about everything. So that's what that's all for. I did also say this in his Discord too. Yeah, there is absolutely no obligation to donate. No, you'll be orange if you use that. If I use the bronzer, probably. I at least have to look somewhat tan-ish before we do an investigation. When I'm actually looking, when I'm actually on like good-looking cameras and not inside a rinky-dink little living room area. Your memory, big good, sir. My memory is far better than it probably should be most days. I'm not gonna lie. But that's a lot of information to try to remember sometimes. Forever and always, dude. I always, if you ask me to help, I'm gonna help. It may not always be the best help, but I'm gonna fucking try. Shit, what else did we cover? What was the other topic we had? Or do you guys want to continue on communications and conversations and the lack thereof? Sorry, Tay, you're still drier than the Sahara. Hey, the only person you can get mad at for that is your hubby. You're 3 shades darker already. I will become a lobster. When I help my father get wood for the winter, I'll become a lobster. I have to burn really, really badly before I can tan. I am not looking forward to it. Because I have suffered heat exhaustion a few times in the past. So I'm definitely not looking forward to it. The last time I had a really bad bout of it, I was actually sitting on my dad's tailgate of his truck. We were in a full-blown conversation. I was drinking water, and boom, hit me instantly, and I fucking went straight out. I fell straight off his tailgate. I hit my head on the ground. My father didn't know what to do, because I am like double my father's size. Like, I am double his weight, literally double his weight. He had no idea what to do. So I got to be careful, because it made me real susceptible to getting wore out. I didn't even ask you to help. That's the thing. Well, you just asked like what could be done, you know, like, because you were asking for ideas, and I said, fuck it, let's just do this. And that's what we did, and it's worked out. That was it. You just needed an idea. My trick is when I burn to have body oil I apply that takes the burn out and moisturizes as well, right? There you go, 1,000,000% sticky. I am hoping to make a number of people sticky come the YouTube wrestling on Thursday. We'll see how that goes. The experts. Ah, yes, the experts in the paranormal. The fact that there are none. There's not a single goddamn expert in the paranormal. Not or even in the unknown, even in the fields of the unexplored, the unexplained, there are no experts. But what there are personalities who claim to be such. YouTube wrestling? Yes. The pasta pervert, the spaghetti paranormale, our lovely, lovely man, has put me in to YPWF. So I will be wrestling my debut on Thursday. Beagle is joining the roster. And I'm not gonna lie, he made my hair look really fucking good. I'm not entirely convinced at the outfit, but the hair looks good. We'll be drowning in the stickiness on Thursday. You like my hair? Thank you. I appreciate that, Dax. I enjoy my hair as well. Very much, in fact. Yeah, experts. There are no experts in the paranormal field at all. There's just a lot of people that claim to be experts. I liked when I had a conversation over Kenny's live stream the other day. He said he isn't an expert even in what he does, but people like him who have a lot of experience in what he does, which is claim investigation. He gets a lot of respect, and his advice is usually very sound advice. I don't agree with all of it because you can't, but he is kind of an expert, like, in a lot of people's opinions. Can't wait to see your character. What? Now Sylvester's outside crying to come back in. Motherfucker, make up your damn mind. God damn. Okay, night, Dax. Oh, that sucks. Flap jacket. Keeps talking about cutting his hair, and I keep saying nah. I have thought about actually cutting the mane and going back to a shorter profile. I definitely have. Hate that crap. But I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it for a little while yet. It'll be interesting. But I know there's like individuals who say that they're, paranormal experts, or they're experts in, in psychic mediums, or experts in investigation and stuff like that. It's like, nah, there's fucking not a damn one of these people are experts. None of them. Hold on here. These cats are gonna kill me. You hear them meowing? I know. These cats are gonna get me. Even people that have been in the field. Okay, when I'm using the term field, and I know a lot of people hate this. I'm using the term as in like either going out and investigating, looking at footage, looking at claims, anomaly hunting, as a huge, big, broad term, right? No experts in pseudoscience. Correct. And it's only a pseudoscience because of some of the standards put in place by the past coming into now with very little tangible things that we can measure. Not enough data. Need more data is the problem that we have. But when it comes to sciences, even pseudosciences, it can take decades and decades for that stuff. Dax has left us. Dax has left. It doesn't matter how long someone's been doing something. When it comes to this type of a field where everything is still extremely unknown, where there are no set parameters by which investigations are done, or by which footage is obtained, or by which audio equipment is utilized, you can't have an expert in the field. It's just the way it is. You can never have one. If there comes a time in the future where things are a bit more... I'm not going to say the word scientific, because that's not really what I'm going for, but when things are a bit more standardized to where like certain equipment is primarily used and it's used in a specific way on a regular basis, that allows us to create data points, that allows us to create connection, that we can then do correlation. However, I will always say correlation does not equal causation. So it's a big thing people have to worry about. Yeah, religion and science tend not to mix often. They don't mix often. Like, it really greatly depends on the person, on how they view religion as well. I view religion as a massive tool. It is a tool to bring people to center themselves. It is a tool to allow people to relax. It is a tool to give people a sense of purpose. It is a tool. It is to help someone do something. It is a tool that does get used inappropriately from time to time. Like, let's use some examples. Fake exorcists use religion very easily to fool people. Biff is one of them. Bob Larson is another one. They use religion inappropriately to fool the masses, and unfortunately it works. But individuals can have a belief system, and they can still do things in a scientific manner to test their belief system if they wish to. Most people use it as a tool or a guideline to follow, a rule, like a set of morals to go along with, right? All religions are valid. All religions are great to have. Don't get to the extremist side on either form of it. You know, that's the one thing. Don't go to extremes on them, and they're just fine. So we can get results that are replicable. Yes, we want results that we can replicate. So if people start doing investigations with the same type of equipment on a regular basis, in the same general ways, right? So if you're doing, like, let's say, a multi-camera setup, and you have a data logger, and it's been calibrated, it is recording data for, let's say, a barometer, it's recording data for temperature, it's recording humidity, it's recording, maybe it's even recording vibrations, right? Maybe you have the hell's it called? A seismograph. You have all these little units that all record something. Doing or having all of those around, and then having a crap ton of cameras. When I say a crap ton, I'm talking like 2 like stationary cameras looking and covering the entire room where those would be at if there were to be a claim. That could then give you, hey, this big noise happened when the seismograph went off and we had a huge drop in humidity at that exact moment in time, or we had a huge spike in temperature. Having those types of pieces of equipment in a setup like that, whether someone is in there or not, gives us at least an idea of what could potentially be going on to make things work. I'm getting so many messages. Let me just mute Discord for a second here. Oh my God. There we go. So, sorry about the Discord pops. But like that would be like a starting point, right? A starting point is to maybe have similar devices or similar cameras or similar recording equipment. The easiest way, the most efficient way would be to start with something that is easily and readily attainable by everybody, right? So you get a decent camcorder for, let's say, $120. Maybe you get 4 of those and you get a decent mic, a Zoom microphone. Let's say like, they're usually what, 150-ish. So you're spending around $600. If you acquire that stuff over an entire year's span, it's not so bad. You lose one camera, whatever. Most cameras, camcorder wise, you can get IR on them right from the get-go. It just comes standard nowadays, basically. So you could get basic general things. Learn how to use them appropriately. Learn when they should be utilized. Same thing with the bell idea I keep talking about. Don't buy a death bell. Don't spend $200 fucking dollars on a bell. It's going to go ding, doo-doo-doo, ding, doo-doo-doo, ding. Spend the $2.50 on a hotel bell that you can just place somewhere. Put a camera on it. And if you ever see that plunger go down and back up, you just caught something that could break the entire paranormal world. Honest to God, if you ever saw a physical manipulation, you see the plunger go down and up with no one there to manipulate it because you have one camera on that bell and then another camera watching that camera and watching that bell in its entirety, you just broke the paranormal world. With $300 or less in equipment compared to the thousands of dollars that these people pay to get this equipment that dishes out false positives. I'm not saying everyone has to, but I'm saying it would be a nice place to maybe start thinking about if people in the community, in the field, want this to be looked at as something more than just a occasional hobby. And we have so many great investigators out there, so many great debunkers, so many amazing personalities to do something like this. It could become something of like true and legitimate value. Hair is pretty long, way longer than Beagle's hair, but not as floofy. Okay. Okay. But even with that idea, it's fine to agree to disagree on it. People don't have to agree with that sentiment. That's just kind of like what I like. I would like a little bit more consistency in the investigations I witness. Like, even if we want to test devices, let's say I want to test a phone app, right? Or another group wants to test a phone app. It's not testing the phone app and using it doesn't mean you're faking. Doesn't mean you are a faker. It doesn't mean you are a improper investigator. Just state like what you plan on doing with it. Why are you attempting it? And if you are using it, just fucking set it, forget it, and let a camera look at it. Because Joe Vitale even showed like on his phone app, you can tip it upside down, shake it, and a whole bunch of crazy shit happens. Putting one of those glass or plastic domes over the top of any type of bell to show there's nothing attached to it. I mean, yeah, you could definitely do that. But that's why I went with the multi-camera aspect. That way you don't really have to worry about that. I mean, okay. People have said for a long time that, spirits are ethereal, they can pass through things. Then how the fuck did they get blocked out of areas? Okay? Follow me on this logic for just a moment. How do they get blocked out of areas? We've had people literally board up entire areas of their complexes. I'm saying complexes like a huge broad term. Certain areas are completely blocked off to the public. They're like, oh, the spirits have finally come out of that spot now. What the fuck was keeping them there? Can they not pass through walls? Do the walls and doors still exist? To them, even though they might be in a different plane of existence? Ooh. So if you go down that whole route, like, oh, they can't actually pass through stuff, well, then you'll never get that thing to ding. But if you don't cover it, be like, oh, you're faking somehow. People are always going to say you're faking no matter what, but they're always like, well, they were trapped here for now. How? They should be able to pass through stuff like a goddamn fart. Sorry, little tangent. Tying back to what we were talking about earlier, that would be really easy with CGI with 2 static cameras pointing at an object. It would be. So that's one of the downfalls, that if you have 2 cameras looking at a single object, you can use the invisible CGI stuff to affect that item very easily because you have a constant look at it. You have constant lighting. You have the physical object. You have the lighting all the way around the room. You have the full dimension of the room. It could potentially lead to problems that way. There's so many potentials in it. We have to find a way to start removing variables somewhere down the road. It has to happen. Who's going to do it first? No fucking idea. Will I attempt? Yes, I will. I will attempt. Doesn't mean I'm going to succeed? Probably not. Probably not to start. But I will try. I've seen where people are starting to put some instruments in Faraday bags. Yes. Here is my comment to that. Okay. This thing right here, the best way to not have this interfere, turn it off and leave it in your car. Best way to not have this interfere, leave it somewhere it cannot actually affect a damn thing. Don't put it in a Faraday bag and carry it with you. Leave it in your car. Leave it outside where you're going to be working on. Turn the thing off. If people know you're on an investigation, they can wait until you go on your break, right? Because people do take breaks during investigations. Wait till a break. They can go out. They can message you then. And if anything happens on any of your instruments during that break time, it's probably this thing right here. Why that doesn't happen more? No fucking idea. A very simple solution to a very common and talked about problem. Just leave it. And I'm not saying everyone has to do that, but if that becomes a problem, or if that's something that is like something that someone is actually fully worried about, just leave it in your car. Hell, leave it in a Faraday bag in your car, in your trunk. Just leave it off. Don't put it on airplane mode. Just leave the damn thing off. Because even in airplane mode, you can still hit the side button. It activates. It turns on. It can still send something. A notification can still come through and activate, REM pods. They can activate motion sensors. They can activate the apps. The apps are activated by motion, movement, and a whole bunch of other things. So it's like, if you want to remove that potential variable, just leave it in your car. Leave it outside of your investigation zone. It takes away one potential problem. Another potential problem, doors. If you want to know if something went through and closed a door on you, go in the building, open the doors. Open them up before you start an investigation. Because I will almost guarantee you, if you do that, and you hear a door slam, you'll be able to find it. You will have no problem. You'll be able to find that door if it slams. Why our certain people don't do these little things, I don't know. But hello, feral goth gal. Hello. The other thing with that is if you leave the doors open, the chances of you creating a vacuum is a bit less. Because if you are like walking from a breezy area into a sealed location, you can cause a vacuum to happen and something might slam, something might shutter, something might break. You can kindly stop it. You can accidentally call 911 on airplane mode. I've done it accidentally. See, another good reason to leave your phone off in your car while doing an investigation. Because you can still activate stuff. Excuse me. Doors are a potential problem for me regardless. Sasquatch. Okay, yes, very true. We have to duck, depending on how old the building is. We have to duck. Because sometimes the doors weren't quite at that 7-foot marker, so even like someone, around like 6, so like 6 foot to like 6'6", someone in that area, you still feel like you gotta duck all the time. I remember, I don't remember if Boogie remembers this, but the Red Dot doesn't exist anymore. It was an old cafe way back in the day. The front door to that place was so damn low. I believe if I didn't duck, and if he didn't duck, we would have cracked the exit sign, because the exit sign sat lower than the door. So door frame was here, exit sign sat down here. You actually had to physically duck all the way under if you were slightly above 6 foot. It was an old restaurant. The door was super low because the entrance was made this way. It dips down and comes back up. It was so stupid. So yes, if you're tall, doors are still a problem. Why do I have so many messages right now? Okay, I'm not worrying about that right now. Get down. Hey. Get down. Thank you. My own house has one of those doors that got me more than once. Is that the door to your front? The front part of your house? Because I think I duck every time I go to that one. I don't know if I duck towards the one towards the alley though. And I've never ever ventured into your basement, so I don't remember. But, like, if we started making things during investigations be a little bit more streamlined, be a little bit more consistent, be a little bit more replicable, replicatable, there we go. We could potentially develop the idea of having experts in the field, but not like experts at ghost hunting or experts at psychic mediumship or tarot card reading, not that type of stuff, but experts of devices, right? Understanding how they work, understanding how they utilize certain things, experts in videography, experts in audio processing. We could develop that if we start trying to standardize it to something that's not what the YouTube people have done and what past television programs have done. In my humble personal opinion. I'm not saying don't use everything. I'm saying fucking test it. If it don't work, fucking put it off. Do something else. But come up with like a standard that you keep using. Research things the same way. Another big thing we talk about all the time when it comes to like experts and doing stuff like that. Yes, experts in audio, software, mechanical, and so on and so forth. Exactly. Those are what we need. Because those experts can help us break everything else down. We can make that. The only thing the YouTube experts have shown us to do is to scream and not go to locations when sounds happen. I have heard Joe Vitale talk about this. I talked about this a little bit with Crow, and I agree with both of them in the two different points. Yes, we need to investigate the sounds, But yes, we do need to wait a little bit to see if the sound happens again. But what is that time period that we wait for? I would say if you want to wait a few minutes, 5, maybe a max of like 10, see if the sound happens again. However, there are circumstances to this. If you hear a glass shattering, you better fucking go check that out damn near immediately, because either someone is breaking into your building, right? Or someone is doing property damage to it. So either something like is breaking into it, or they're just doing property damage, which if you go to an old enough building, some people are still going to throw bricks at it, rocks at it to break the rest of the windows out. Or if you're in a locked facility and you hear glass shattering, that usually means someone or something just got in. That is one of those moments where you should not really wait. You should start yelling like, hey, someone's here, what are you doing, type of situation, because that is very dangerous for everyone involved at that point. But if you hear a whistle, stop, wait, see if the whistle happens again. It could be a bird outside. It could be someone passing on the street. It could be, hell, it could be wind going through a pipe system or going through a crack in a window or something along those lines. And if we have tools and instruments that can gauge, hey, I just heard a whistle and we just had a huge wind gust of up to like 10 miles an hour, well, maybe there's a correlation there. See if it happens again. Oh, there's another whistle at this exact time, and hey, look, another wind gust at about 8 miles an hour. Well, maybe that's another correlation. Correlation does not equal causation, but if you get more data points that show that, that could then be the potential for that specific location for that claim. Hey, it seems to only trigger when there's a wind event. So maybe we should look at this. Gunshots at night are not unheard of at CAC. Did you check that out? If gunshots are going off and you don't hear sirens afterwards, I would assume it's no longer a gunshot. I don't know the rules and regulations of firing a gun inside Toledo, but I would assume you shouldn't be firing a weapon inside the city limits. That's how it is up here. Don't fire a gun inside city limits. If that's not the case there, and there's no sirens, or if that is the case where it's illegal to fire a gun off and you hear no sirens afterwards, like no one's called for anything after like 30 minutes, I would look at the piping system. Like if you hear loud boom, my thought would be a boiler. My thought would be piping system, HVAC system, something along those lines. Otherwise, you should hear sirens if there's a gun going off in the city of Toledo. But I don't know. I've never lived there, so I don't know the rules and regulations involving firearms in that city. So look into that. If I hear a gun go off, I know it's either my neighbor there, or the gun range down the road. But if that's not a typical thing, I would look into that. And that goes for like anywhere. Usually a loud big boom is probably going to be some type of boiler system, HVAC system. It's going to be some type of pressurized thing. It is also inner city, so entirely possible no one is checking it out. See, that's entirely possible because like I said, I know nothing about that. I will not get to experience that until maybe September. And I will definitely spend a lot of time looking into it for my own safety at that point in time. But nose whistle. Yes, noses can whistle very heavily as well. That is one of the things that I've thought about. Because, so like I can sit here in my chair and across the room, my oldest can sit on the couch, and when he starts whistling through his nose, he starts doing it intentionally and then to forcing it to be heard by everyone else. That's always a possibility. Hear guns, no sirens after. It's some drunk using his empties for target practice. That doesn't happen around here as often as it used to. Because there's only one bar down the way from me now, there used to be a lot more, but one of them became an antique store and the other one burned down. So that doesn't happen here as often. Not to say it doesn't happen at all, just not as often. And I don't think any of my neighbors drink anymore, other than my father. He definitely still does, but he doesn't play with guns when he drinks. Because, funny story, he almost killed himself doing that. My father got drunk one night and wanted to clean his gun. Don't ever do this. Do not ever attempt. Do not ever pick up a firearm after you've had any form of alcohol. My father wanted to clean his gun, and he did not pay any attention to it, and he opened the chamber, and he closed the chamber real quick, and the gun went off, and the bullet whizzed past his head straight into the roof. And my dad's had a nice large hole all the way through. We had to do reshingling at that part because it went straight through the shingles at the top. It was not a good situation. I literally pissed myself that night in bed because that's when it happened, and it happened when I was quite a bit younger. So yeah, I was not prepared for that. My father wasn't prepared for that. He was covered as well because he literally almost killed himself. Almost shot himself in the face because he was an idiot. Don't do that. Please, don't do that. I think Shy's getting mad at Nyx because I think I just heard Nyx clawing up our bed. Nose whistles annoy me the most watching. Yes, I don't like it when you can hear people breathing and it's whistling. It's like, It's like, dude, I know picking your nose is gross, but go outside, do something, use toilet paper, clean yourself out, come back. Quit whistling. Fix it. Remove the variable. And make sure that if you bang your elbow into something, you freaking call it out for banging it. Don't try to fake it and pull it off as though you didn't do it. Not calling anybody out for that because someone else already did, but just stating a fact. The experts didn't call themselves out for that when they should have. Not naming any names. But if you bump something, experts, call it out. Because you guys are the experts. You guys should know this. Is that really the case? No. Yeah. That's my thought on how, like, experts. We don't have any in these fields, but we could develop some. Like, even if you have an expert in cryptozoology, as long as they're not, like, saying I'm an expert at Bigfoot, you can't be an expert in something that hasn't been proven to fucking exist yet. You might be an expert at tracking out in the wilderness. Cool, you could be an expert tracker. You could be an expert at, understanding primates. Expert at understanding, the habitual habits of mammals. Cool. You can't be an expert in Bigfoot. You can't be an expert in the chupacabra. You can't be an expert in Nessie. You can't be an expert in the tokolosh. Any of them. You can't. Just stating a fact. Stomach grumbles, squeaks, squelches, or makes a few weird ass noises. Call it out. Call it out if you can. Go like, oh, that was me. Like, and I mentioned this once before, like my biggest fear is ripping ass on an investigation, having someone else catch it on their equipment, like down the hall or a floor above me or whatever. I will call it out on my side. And if they go, dude, you gotta listen to this, be like, what time stamp was that? Oh yeah, that's when I let out a massive fart and I just like totally killed everyone in the room. Not the Tokolosh. Actual cryptid. We got to watch a video on it last night. It's an actual cryptid in that one I think was in South Africa. However it's spelled. Yeah, it has a weird spelling, but yeah, it's an actual thing. Maybe was that one South America or South Africa? I think that one was South Africa. But yeah, you can't be an expert in these things if these things have yet to be proven to exist. But you can be an expert in tracking, expert in understanding the habits of creatures that are similar to it, Beagle said I was a Tokolosh. Yes, the Tokolosh was a itty bitty like like gremlin bear. Fucking tiny little thing. There you go, the Tokolosh. That's the proper spelling, I believe. Interesting little critter. Interesting story behind that thing. But yeah, it's hard to be an expert in fields that we're still understanding and learning about. Sounds just like Jesse, right? It kind of does. I'm not lying. So what are your guys' thoughts? Those are mine. I went on a couple different tangents there, but what are your guys' thoughts? I think I just heard an owl outside. Nope, that's a whippoorwill. God, I hate the fucking whippoorwills. Ooh! The whippoorwill has like the worst song for a bird. I hate it so much. It gets stuck in my head. And they go for hours. They literally say their name for hours. It's so bad. Can you repeat all that I just joined? Raven, you made me really sad. We don't have them here. I've never heard one. They literally go, whippoorwill, whippoorwill, whippoorwill. They make that noise for 5 or 6 hours all night long. They basically say their name all night long. And if you have 2 of them, they will do it to signify their territories to each other, and you can hear these guys for fucking miles. Oh. Yes, Jesse is a cryptid gremlin from South Africa. I think we could do with people that are experts in local wildlife that get consulted. I've seen paranormal groups get freaked out by foxes. Yes. I mean, foxes, because foxes make a shit ton of noises. Bobcats do. Lynx, they make a lot of wild noises. Even owls, like barred owls. Shit. Can't think of the other one right now. That's in the area. Any hoozle. Rabbits, when rabbits get caught at night, they're screaming. A lot of wildlife do make some wild noises. And yes, having people that understand what these noises are, that have recorded these noises, would be a great goddamn help to a lot of things. Egotistical birds. The greatest bird song I ever heard was Butt Sex. Now, Boogie and I have debated if it was an actual bird making this goddamn song, or if it was someone near his mother's house when we were having a bonfire. It literally sounded like someone was going, butt sex, just constantly. I shit you not, it was the funniest fucking crap ever, and it went on for so long. It was so loud. It is the greatest, if it was an actual bird, it is the greatest song I've ever heard. It literally said over and over, butt sex, butt sex, butt sex, constantly. And we were laughing our asses off at the bonfire. It could have been someone just like trolling us way off at like a nearby campsite or whatever. But god damn, it was funny as all hell. We don't know if it was a bird or someone else doing it, but god damn, it was fucking hilarious. It took us by surprise too when we first heard it, like, wait, what'd that just say? We all stop and we start staring at each other and we start looking out in the forest. You need to go find these birds and record them now. Hey, you never know if Boogie and I can get his ma's place. Maybe we can record him doing it. You never know. Maybe they're still there. Who the fuck knows? It was like 20 years ago, probably. Well, no, probably closer to 15 years ago, maybe. It was a while back, but goddamn, it was funny as all hell. I still think it was an actual bird that might have escaped. That might have just like been mimicking someone saying the word butt sex. Still one of the greatest experiences. So random. Frogs. I mean, I've never in my life heard a frog ever croak butt sex before, but I mean, it's possible. I have a fun story about a bird, but I don't want to traumatize people. So okay, Falk. I'm going to tell you this right now, Darl. When you say I have a fun story and traumatize, there's a problem. Usually fun and trauma don't combine. Just throwing that little bit out there. They usually, they don't combine well, all right? Been traumatized plenty of times on these streams, just say it. Jesus Christ. Consult a wildlife expert now. If I knew any of them, I might, but I don't know any. That's one thing other investigators should really do, is get in contact with certain individuals. Jesse, we were so past that. Why do you have to bring it back? Why would you do that? These streams are all about fun stories and trauma. Maybe that's why people don't like visiting that often. I swear. That's why Crow hasn't reached back out to me, I promise. Oh, I do gotta say this. He apologized so much, like he apologized profusely for being extremely nervous in that live stream. And I told him, dude, it's completely okay. And he apologized so many times. He's like, that's not really me. I'm so sorry. He's like, I'm so glad you railroaded us to have like a good conversation, but I'm so sorry. That's just, I didn't know what else to do. You guys hyped me up a little bit. I felt so nervous and I was having all these issues. I'm like, dude, just, it's fine. You're good, my bro. You're good. So if anyone sees Crow, tell him he's completely fine. I told him that too. Just tell him being natural is completely okay. It's okay to be kooky. Yeah, no, he felt really, really bad. I almost forgot. Yeah, I was hoping that we'd all forget about that, but apparently not. Jesse wanted to bring it back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's this? Why is this? What we got here? Now, okay, so we have an audio recording from Valk involving her story. It's about 40 seconds long, so let me turn these things back on. We're gonna play it here. All right, here we go. Let's listen to this. I gotta unmute Discord though. Don't send any messages, people. I'm unmuting Discord. I don't want my ears freaking blow out here. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so long story short, my uncle used to babysit me a lot growing up because my mom worked so much, and he had a yellow parakeet that was named Pikachu because it was like a Pikachu colored one. And we were
Yellow.
making
Yep, makes
popcorn for a
sense.
movie one night. We went to a video store. That's how old I am. We went to a video store and got
I'm older,
rented
motherfucker.
movies, and we were making popcorn on one of those like popcorn like oven top things where like it's like the foil thing.
Yeah, okay, Jiffy Pop.
And
Gotcha.
he the bird liked to get out of his cage, and the bird apparently smelled the popcorn and wanted the popcorn and dove face first into the thing and cooked itself in the popcorn.
You're never allowed to speak again. Yeah, that was super loud. Velk is never allowed to tell a story again. That was horrid. Talk about bye-bye birdie. Jiffy Pop, yep. Jiffy Pop, you take it and you shake it over the thing. You guys think it was bad for you? I had my volume cranked up on this because I couldn't hear Beardo's live stream earlier today. I almost blew my fucking ears out. Don't know why I wasn't even being that loud. I don't even have my Discord cranked up that loud. Holy fuck. Almost threw me on my goddamn chair. It's all good though, Velk. Nah, you're all good, girl. You're all good. Would you like popcorn flavored bird for dinner? I mean, if the popcorn wasn't bad and the bird was, more than just a snack. Not saying I wouldn't attempt. No, I probably wouldn't have. Too many feathers. Chicken flavored popcorn. Ask the bird if it was worth it. That is such a Midwestern thing, I swear to God. Like, if someone does something really, really dumb and you go, was it worth it? Was that worth it? I did that to my kid earlier. My youngest was jumping around, getting all crazy, watching, what the fuck? Bob's Burgers, I think it was, or whatever. Because they demanded to watch it earlier this morning. And my youngest was jumping around super happy. He's dancing to the opening theme song, and he spins right around real quick and runs right into the wall and just fucking lays himself. I'm like, well, was that fucking worth it? He's looking at me like, I'm like, are you okay? I'm fine. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. You got 28 broilers already trying to escape. Ugh. Jesus Christ. It apparently was because he had peace in his beak and died happy. He died doing what he loved. Choking on corn. Went out with pizzazz. No. He became a fucking fry boy for sure. That bird was a frequent fryer. I'm going to hell one day. Right. We're good. I promise. Maybe. Ooh. How are you guys doing? Who is unhappy and traumatized now? My aunt was so mad because that was the third bird in 2 months. The other two kept flying away. Jesus Christ. What if that's what pizzazz is? He cooked. Yep. Bird went all in, oil and all. Right. Anyone else got anything to add to this? Jesus Christ. I was thinking about having this be like an open mic thing, but I wasn't sure what the conversation was gonna be like or where it was gonna go. So, wait, what the fuck? Did someone just take a? Are you serious? You snapshotted me throwing my head back to Velk. Wow, fucking rude. Cook or be cooked. He chose the happiness. Yeah, he chose something. All right. I derail life so much. No, you just deep pants it a lot. For your lovely appetizer, we have a selection of kamikaze birdie. Poor little bird. It's so bad. So this is where you went. Heart just got called out. Damn. Is the Tism okay? She's cheating on you. Hey, I did not tell her to stay. I cannot be blamed for what she decided to do. I cannot be blamed. Oh yeah, I saw you, Joan. I did. I didn't know what to tell you. God damn them eyebrows. I can't. No, you don't, Velk. We all have traumatizing stories. Yeah. Listen, you still my little brother. Heart, that's like saying, listen, I still love you, but he's funnier. Slightly rude. Uh-oh. Oh, great. Now he wants to fight. Literally just get a video. A message from J-Cart, and somebody's like trying to box the air. I mean, that's exactly what it would look like to be like trying to box upwards, that's for sure. I just gotta put my hand on your head and push you down. I'd be good. I wouldn't have to worry. I'm not worried. I got length. I'm good. Fucking football stiff arm. Oh, here being a stream wrecker. I am. I am a terrible influence on people. I am a horrid person. That's exactly why I picked that one. Jordan, we can swarm him. Shorties unite. So unite is the word you wanted, Velk, but you said untie. Shorties untie. Are you gonna untie my shoes? I mean, that's probably about all you probably could do. It's about as far as you're reaching. Oh. I'm not even gonna wear shoes with laces, so I mean, you could try to untie them, but it ain't gonna work either. I'll probably wear my fucking cowboy boots. My good old shit kickers. Oh my god. Alright, so what do you guys say? Should we do the remainder of this for like another half hour as like an open mic thing where we have some discussions with people? Is that what y'all want? Or do y'all want me to log off for the evening? That way Jordan, J Cart can get his get his community back. Unless he's done. I'm gonna wear your Velcro lace-ups. I don't have anything that's Velcro. I'm old, not that damn old. Fuck. Although those shoes are extremely comfortable, I will not lie. Yes, please, sure, what the heck. I feel like I'm gonna fucking regret this. I feel like I'm gonna regret it. Oh, Lord. Alright, let's do it. You can be quiet. Hang on here. Let me get this back up here. Hello. Oh, now I can't hear him. Did this thing die again? Or is it because I just muted Discord? Hold on here. Hold on. All right, now I can hear you.
I tell you what you do.
What's up?
Not too much. Not too much. Hart? Hart, I was asking where you went.
Let her have it, brother. Let her have it.
What a dog.
What a dog.
I can't believe this.
I know. You just can't do it.
Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I am just at a loss for words. A loss.
I know. So, when I dropped by your stream when you were starting it, you were talking about the Sam and Colby stuff.
Sam and Colby.
About how maybe they should have kept her in Connecticut if that was at all possible.
Oh, Elton, I get you.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, not Sam and Colby. Elton and Matt Rife, my bad.
No, you're good.
I mentioned Sam and Colby earlier. That's what my thought was.
Yeah. I pretty much said, I didn't know every little bit of information. Like, people were kind of informing me, apparently it's only going to be for 6 months. And apparently they supposedly tried to talk with people in Connecticut, and they apparently turned them away when they wanted to put the museum or the items in Connecticut, I suppose.
Yeah, so even when they went to Salem, the same thing happened, where the original thing is that they only could be open until midnight and not afterwards.
Yeah.
They're going to get a 90-day trial period in Salem to go beyond the midnight time into the 2 a.m. time. I don't know if it's only for 6 months, but Elton did make the statement that it's going to be there until at least the end of 2026.
Okay. Well, I guess that's not as bad as I thought. It was like a permanent stay kind of thing.
It very well could be. That's why they're bringing in artifacts from a neighboring town involving the witch trials, supposedly.
Yeah. They're trying to win over people, I guess.
Yeah. How do I join this thing? Just go to the project community and just join the general chat. That's it.
Oh, great. How do I leave this thing?
Hit the leave button.
She's going to say something to me the second she gets in here.
Oh, probably.
Well, I mean, you're the one that came in here first talking shit.
Damn it.
Listen.
Do I have to?
I'm sorry. Sorry, Jordan.
Man.
No, she's not.
After I asked if you wanted to watch The Conjuring last rides.
I had to prioritize. I hopped off my computer. I went and sat on my couch, and I pulled him up on my phone.
Hold on 1 minute, Heart. Girl, sis, you just said I had to prioritize. You prioritized me over him.
Hold on. Let me redact that statement. Let me figure out how to phrase this.
Oh, baby, the hole's getting so deep. Don't dig it.
How far do you think I can dig it? I'm pretty good at digging it pretty far.
If we're short enough, we can go far.
Oh my god.
That's fucked up. This is harassment.
You're the one that was badgering me.
Oh, I did not. Where's your proof?
Let me go grab some screenshots.
No. He asked a simple question. What were you doing? Everyone else said you were cheating. He didn't.
Yeah. I said this is where you. I just said this is where you went.
Yeah, but you came in with so much fire.
Man, we watched the trailer for Rose Red and everything. You missed it. You dog.
I'm sorry. See, I had both streams up on my computer, and then I hopped off my computer, and I can only have one stream on my TV, and Beagles was the first one that popped up, so I jumped in it.
Oh, yeah.
Favoritism.
I mean, what can I say except you're welcome?
Man, I was gonna wear your hoodie too. I was gonna order myself one of your hoodies and wear it to that investigation. I don't even think I want to now.
Hey,
it's not even gonna happen.
Hey.
What can I do to make it up to you?
Nothing. See, now he's gonna wear my stuff.
Wow.
He's gonna wear the Elf Made Me Sticky merch. That's what he's gonna do.
Oh my god. You really gonna wear that, Jordan? Yeah? You really gonna wear that shit? You?
Nope.
Mm.
I don't know. That wasn't a very convincing nope.
That was, yeah, I know.
That nope
Nope.
had spite in it.
Hello, Joan. Welcome. All right. So we talked about Elton a little bit and Matt Rife. Do you know some of the other artifacts they're bringing to that museum?
No.
Allow me to fill your mind, my friend. By the way,
all right.
this museum is supposed to be called the Haunted Warren Museum. Is the title they've been using? They are bringing in stuff from Waco, Texas.
Ew.
They are bringing in stuff from Heaven's Gate.
Eh.
The Heaven's Gate cult. They are bringing in stuff from I'm not 100% sure, but it sounded like the Harry Houdini collection that Elton has, which has no connection at all to the Warrens. At least that's what he brought up during his live stream. I don't know if it's 100% or not, but that's kind of what it seems like he's doing. The connection to Salem from a nearby town, they say they have an artifact from that, and from what I've heard, very few of them actually ever survived. So that might be on lease. That might be the item he's saying that he's still figuring out the paperwork for. What was another one he talked about? Some photograph involving the apparition of Abraham Lincoln. Like, none of these things have any connection to the Warrens, which is what he has been hyping for so damn long, and that he's bringing to this location.
He's trying to be the next douche Baggins.
Yes, that's exactly what it sounds like.
I love how they call it artifacts.
Yeah, it's one of those things to where it's like when and you know you can't really blame anybody for thinking that way too, especially when you are bringing in just different items from different locations and you're just trying to make it as spooky as possible. I mean, that's just kind of what it's coming off as.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just no getting around it.
No, and like he's going to do what he wants to do with it. I don't think it's a good idea, but that's just what he's going to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I still stand by my what I said. I still think, you know, he really hopefully he tries to push for the Connecticut thing. I think it would just make more sense to, if you're a fan of the Warrens, you know, I can say whatever I want about the Warrens. I already know there's people out there who are going to be fans no matter what because they watch the Conjuring movies and they just love the lore, and it's like I can't blame them at the same time. It's all interesting stuff. I have a very strong feeling about it myself. But if you're a fan, you know, obviously you're going to love and eat it up. I mean, I just feel like as a fan of, you know, the Conjuring, I'll say I'm a fan of the Conjuring movies, okay? As a fan of the Conjuring movies, I feel like it would be better if it was in the same area as their stomping grounds.
Even if it wasn't in Connecticut per se, at least not in a place where severe tragedy did happen, where the only connection to Salem is the fake story of a witch named Bathsheba Sherman, which was not the fucking case at all.
Nope, never documented that she was a witch. She was never announced as any witch ever in history or anywhere. You have Lorraine Warren to thank for why she got thrown into the mud.
Exactly.
Yeah, and to think that her tombstone got vandalized time and time again.
Many times. To the point where they finally got it restored, and it's finally up again because of a very generous person that put up like some sort of charity fund-me or GoFundMe or something and got the money to actually fix it up again.
Yeah, didn't it turn out that she was like a school teacher?
I don't know, actually. She messaged me. I should probably have...
I have no idea who did what with that stuff there, so...
Yeah, there's somebody who actually made it a thing to where they were going to restore it, and they did. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if they moved it or not to keep it away from people. I don't think they did. I think it's just they fixed it up. But yeah, that was very heartbreaking and sad. It even had Andrea Perrin break down on video, horrified that there were actual kids destroying this person's grave.
Yeah, the person that her grave. So Bathsheba, wasn't she a school teacher?
Sheba Sherman.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was a school teacher that like passed away in her 80s. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. That's the documented like who she was in life.
I think
It says on Google she was not a school teacher, but then again, they're probably fucking referring to the movie version and not the real.
more than likely, yeah. Joan, yeah, you can send me whatever.
Oh my
I
god.
know you can message like Stevie, Truth or Demon, she'd know.
Do you know what
Probably.
Google says?
No, it says that she was just a homemaker, essentially.
If you actually like look up was Bathsheba like a school teacher on Google, it just brings up like what did Bathsheba Sherman do in real life? Bathsheba Sherman, born in 1812, is a purported descendant of Marytown Esty, a woman. It's the whole fucking Conjuring thing.
Oh,
That
okay.
is so
yeah.
effed up.
That's so
That is
fucked up
so.
because like,
It literally says in highlight, devout Satan worshiper.
oh my
Wow.
god, ew.
This is why Google can't be trusted for everything.
This is
No,
fucked.
especially with the AI
Exactly.
reviews.
As much
no shit.
Googling as we all do, this is why I crack jokes about it. Like, oh yeah, we gotta Google this shit now. Do not ever Google your symptoms, guys. Don't do it. You will
Oh, yeah.
have everything under the sun.
Yeah, you'll be dead by the time you're done reading the paragraph.
Wait,
Pretty
what the
much.
fuck? Hold on here.
The facts versus the legend. What the?
And even I'm actually on the same thing you're looking at, Jordan, and even that is completely like skewed.
All right, I
Yeah.
just got something from Joan, which I find to be very interesting. So maybe this is why they're doing it. The Bridgeport Sunday Post, July 13th, 1975. Witchcraft altar. The witchcraft coven of I'm assuming that's supposed to be Santana, but I can't tell exactly because of if that's an I or another T at the end there. Celebrates the summer solstice and inducts a neophyte into their coven. The members of the coven who wish to not be identified in accordance with witchcraft customs are from left, a witch, the neophyte, the high priest of the coven, the high priestess. At right is Edward Warren, a Monroe ghost hunter and demonologist in whose backyard the ceremony was held. Mr. Warren said he does not condone the practice of the religion of witchcraft or Wicca, as it is called because it can often lead to Satanism. Mr. Warren said he allowed the ceremony, which was broadcast on a TV channel 8, to be conducted at his home to point out what has become a common practice in this area. And that was from let's see here. That was from Joan, who got sent that from Stevie. Sorry, that is the story behind it, but this is the other interaction they have had with witches. Okay, so yeah, this is why they maybe are doing it, but it was in his own backyard, so there'd be no reason to bring this to Salem either. I'll even show you guys the image here on stream. Let me let's see, which one is that? That's that one. Like, this is the actual thing. It's right down here. It's the Bridgeport Sunday Post, July 13th, 1975. This is, I guess, the only other potential why it was going on. But that's still nowhere near enough, like, concrete stuff to bring it to the place, you know, of the witch trials at all.
No. That looks like people cosplaying as witches to me.
It definitely does. Like, it looks like the dude in the center, the high priest or high priest, it looks like they have a eagle on their forehead. But it could just be the image. It's just a grainy black and white image. All the weird little artifacts looks like just a bunch of candles, I think. Maybe a picture of someone. I'll switch it back over here so you guys can see a little better. It just looks like a bunch of candles and a photograph of somebody. And we have Ed here, who looks like he's got a freaking eye patch on. Like, this picture is so bad. So, yeah, it looks like, and The ceremony, which was broadcast on Channel 8 to be conducted at his home to point out what has become a common practice in this area. He literally set this up to happen outside of his home. Like, come on. In his own fucking backyard.
Was it in October?
July.
Wow.
Yeah, 'cause
Fail.
it looked like
My
they were
first
saying
month.
something about to do with the summer solstice,
Yeah,
which is not technically witchcraft. That's
yeah.
Ugh. I
It-
can go on.
it was to celebrate the summer solstice and induct a neophyte into the coven.
God forbid us pagans, get to, celebrate spiritually and not be accused of witchcraft.
Well, it's not just pagans. There are many other religions that do go around the solstices,
No,
especially.
exactly, but it's still so misconstrued with, one is the same as the other, and it's not.
Right. Like, oh, it's just, for someone being a so-called self-educated, self-taught demonologist, right, who wants to fight this idea of Satanism, why would you fucking broadcast this at all? It's just 4 people around a bunch of candles and a fucking picture.
Yeah.
And
That's why I say it looks like cosplaying to me, because like half of that stuff doesn't even it doesn't belong there. It's nothing to do with anything.
If you do something that looks spooky, they find it to be satanic or evil or
yeah.
anything along
Right.
those lines.
All you Harry Potter fans out there, you remember that. No Avada Kedavra around. You know.
I wonder what they
Abracadabra.
would have thought.
Avada Kedavra.
I mean,
Oh,
D&D was looked at as satanic for a long time too. Rock music was, and this was all going on around the same damn time period.
Black Sabbath.
oh.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
The
Audrey was
audacity.
probably like the most Christian person in the world, and up until the day he died.
Funny how that works.
But I mean, it was a big thing going on in the early 70s, even into the mid 80s, right, where so many organizations were saying so many things are satanic and cult worshiping and just downright evil, and it's going to warp the minds of everyone. Yes, the satanic panic is what it was called. This is just part of it, and I think Ed and Lorraine Warren were just riding that fucking wave hardcore, because there'd be no
course
reason
they
not
were.
to.
They're con artists. That's what they did. Like anything to
Exactly.
get themselves in the limelight.
Apparently Jesse's cat is sitting on me. Great. on the phone with me. Hello there, Joan.
I just thought it'd be easier.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
No.
Hello.
Getting
Saw you
everybody in
earlier.
here.
I know. I'm still in that makeup.
It was
Girl,
Such a great look. Loved it.
I have to take a full shower.
those eyebrows. Oh my god. They will haunt my
Thanks.
dreams.
The eyebrows? That's
The-
what did it for you? Okay.
the
you know what?
eyebrows.
Everyone has their own thing.
Did you do that for a stream, or did you do that for fun? Like, do you do makeup for fun?
I did it for a stream. I don't
Oh.
put this much on my face for fun.
Oh, okay. I do. I cover my face in blood at 2 o'clock in the morning for no reason, and then take a shower after.
To each their own. That's your jam, that's your jam. I'm not gonna stop you.
I get inspired for special effects stuff sometimes. It just happens.
I mean, you listen to my streams and you join them without pants on, so whatever.
Listen, motherfucker. I got pants on today. It's cold.
I am no longer in a tie though, I will say that much, so I am a little
Oh.
dressed down at this point.
There you go.
It's alright. It's casual. It's casual Tuesday.
Perfect, because I'm in sweatpants.
Hell yeah.
I'm in my jammies, yo.
Jammies are the jammies.
I was originally gonna like go to bed and relax, and then I got called out. So here I be.
I got my
Rightfully
Arctic
so.
Cloud jammies on today.
Rightfully so.
I regret nothing.
You regret nothing.
I regret nothing.
That's I will hold you to that comment later.
I still regret nothing.
For now.
For now.
So what do you guys think? I was talking earlier about if we want to continue, exploring and investigating, that maybe somewhere down the road, hopefully more towards the near future compared to the late future down the road, that maybe doing investigations in a standardized style where you're using similar equipment to other investigators, you're using them the similar ways as other investigators, not like these YouTube paranormal entertainers, right? Like proper investigating groups. Do you think that'd be a benefit to us as an overall community involving the unknown, the unexplored, the paranormal, compared to what we have right now, which is a bunch of people going out and investigating in their own ways all the time and having no real structure to it? Because no investigating group is ever going to be identical, but at least we could have like something similar to each other.
I think it would depend on the goal that you are trying to achieve. If you just want to do it to create entertaining videos or whatnot, then, have at it. You don't need to be an expert in anything. If you are looking to scientifically show that there is the paranormal, I don't know if you necessarily need a set of standards, because science is exploratory in that way, but you
Only to a point.
might. Yeah, but I was going to say, I think it would be better if you just take out items that we know don't work or don't measure properly.
Don't you pull out the phone app on me?
That's most of the devices, guys.
Just
saying.
Some might argue.
Why can't we just sit down in a room and just ask for knocks?
I've played with so many of these devices, and it's.
I'm not gonna lie. I got the average device. I got a REM pod and all that stuff, but I'm not gonna sit there and act like it's gonna give me 100% guaranteed proof that there's a dead person standing in front of me.
Listen, I at one point in time thought maybe, just maybe, the Ovilus 5 was onto something, because me and my husband were in a room. I was in the middle of an estate session, so I was under. And the Ovilus just so happened to say Jess and stare right after I made a comment. I feel like somebody was right beside me. So that to me felt like something in the moment. I still want to know how the hell that thing managed to rip, because I've never had anything randomized say my name, Jess, not Jessica, Jess, my nickname. It was interesting to me, but again, it is a generated word bank.
Yeah, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Even if you believe it, take it with a grain of salt.
Even though it felt so coincidental that it could have been something, I also know at the same time, again, it's a word bank. It can spit out a lot of names, and one of its favorite names that it spits out is Richard and Roger, just so y'all know.
Richard and Roger. Roger Perrin!
Maybe!
My God, it goes all the way to the top.
Rest in peace, by the way. Rest in peace, by the way.
I would definitely want to see data points on that if someone actually just let an Ovilus or whatever run for 3 days straight on what names would be hit how many times.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, 'cause that'd be entertaining.
Man, I wish I did stuff like that. I had it sitting right next to my computer, and what's amazing about it is it obviously detects Wi-Fi signals, and anything electronic will set it off, and it spits out words. So if I set it right beside my computer, the thing would generate word after word after word after word.
Yeah.
If I take it out, which I took it to a lake and sat it down in the grass where there is no electronics for it to pick up signal-wise, it didn't generate one word.
Well, no, it's supposed to run off EMF. Crow of Judas actually just joined. Crow Crow goes, I used to like it when the Ovulus said mustard. Also, it won't say any unusual names like Bartholomew or Bertha or Mildred. It always mainstream like John, Jason, Sarah. Good to know.
Like very popular names in specific time frames.
Probably.
I remember
Very Western.
I remember when the
sounding
Spirit Talker
names.
app I had the Spirit Talker app at Candlelight right down the road, and I was walking around with it, just fucking around, and it said Twins, River, and I was like,
Oh,
go figure.
of course it did.
Of course it did. Yeah, I was like, oh.
So,
So-
go ahead. No, go ahead, Velk.
I was gonna say, so out of all the paranormal tools that we do have available to us, like for each of you, which ones do you think are the most credible that you would use and trust the most? Like for me, I think maybe thermal cameras are up there.
Data loggers.
Voice recorder.
Yeah, I still like my digital recorder. I like doing the real-time EVPs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that shit. So cool.
Yeah.
So, have you guys ever seen Jack Osborne's show, Portals to Hell?
Yes.
Yes.
I have
So,
not.
oh, okay, it's not around anymore. They only did a couple episodes until he branched off into things. But, the haunted attraction I worked in was actually featured on that show because it has like a huge, history to it, like almost 200 years that it's been around, and they did EVP sessions where they got like these weird clicks, and we were pretty skeptical of it because like none of us were around for it. Like we only got to do like pre-interview things with them,
Mm-hmm.
and I did it one day on my own with my own EVP, and I got these same consistent
Clicks.
clicking sounds, and I was like, holy shit.
It's that specific recorder. You can literally buy that recorder for like $16 off of eBay, and I have 4 of those as well. And I noticed that they all did that. They did that same exact clicking.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so I don't know if this is just, great communication and consistent, like we love consistency, but But it
Just a
seems
different
kind of weird.
product.
If anything, yeah. Take, consistency is the one thing at least that you try to aim for at the very least. But man,
That's like a-
That's
why I don't
consistent, all right.
overall.
when it comes to equipment anymore, man, I get it. It's the unknown. We really don't know what we're dealing with. I mean, most of the time, we could be literally, when we think we might even know what's going on, we might truthfully not even know what's going on. So that's why I always say take it with a grain of salt. But I think almost what I would prefer to do is just go into a place and just be as quiet as possible and just listen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like
Listen to the
there's
walls,
just too
breathe.
much. There's just too much. There's too much shit. Like when I did the collaboration with Overnight, that's one of the biggest things I feel like I regret not saying was that we had too much stuff all in one area,
Oh,
and
yeah,
everything was
that's-
affecting everything. And I was like, man, if anything, I wish we just spread stuff out. But I understand why they did it because we were on a time, we had time frame, but at the same time, it's like there's just so much stuff. I really want to avoid using too much when we do our investigation.
No, if you go back by yourself at any point to that prison, I've done the overnight there myself with just a group of friends, and the amount of time you have to do it isn't a lot, but if you pay that extra money, if it's worth it to you, of course. But
Yeah.
Sitting alone with pretty much just a video camera, maybe a voice recorder, and like your senses to a point because you can't always trust your senses fully. It's such a different experience, and I think you'd enjoy it a lot more.
I like that was
Well-
probably some of my favorite parts was actually walking around and just enjoy. Actually, my favorite part was the tour. I love
Yeah.
the tour.
Yeah,
Exploring.
if you get a good tour guide too, like they have some really good people there.
She was great. The tour guide we had.
I was asked the question, what is a data logger? A data logger is something that is actually able to record over long periods of time a multitude of different variables. So if you want to have, you can have a data logger record wind speeds. It can record moisture. It's you can get different data loggers for different things, but it's made to record over a long period of time to give you a full data set of information, which is why I'm not saying everything needs to be science-based, but if you use science to rule out certain things, eventually what you're left with is what you have to accept. Now, me being me, I can't say senses because I hear people speak to me all the time, and that's just my mind making sense of a noise that isn't actually happening. Same with our eyes. We see things that aren't actually there. Some of us may not even realize it, but you can actually stare at a point at the wall and you can shift your eyes a little bit sometimes, and you can actually see spots on side of your own ocular nerves that you're looking out on, like your retinas, your corneas. Like, you will have blind spots in them. Our brain will just fill those in. So when it comes to senses, yes, we can't trust them completely, but our senses are designed to give us safety and security and provide us survivability. So if you are sensing that an area is off, your hairs will stand up. You'll start getting a bad sensation in your guts. You'll start feeling really tense. You'll start feeling very nervous. That is something to listen to, but that doesn't mean something paranormal is going on. It just means you're in a state where you don't feel safe. I just want to put that out there from a psychological thing.
It's absolutely true. Like, every time I eat McDonald's, I have this very same experience.
Yes.
It's bad. Very bad.
Yeah, I call those ghosts of meals past.
Yeah. They will definitely creep up on you.
It's true. Like, our brains are automatically programmed to just fill in missing information consistently.
Mm-hmm. You want to go outside right now when there's thunder? You are fucking
Okay,
insane.
I mean, sure, yeah, I'll go outside.
Do it.
Ugh.
I mean, I don't
Sounds like
mind
a little
thunderstorms. We
jackass.
can go. It's cool.
I get to show my ass off on camera again. Here we go.
Oh,
no.
God. Here we go. Cover your eyes. Shield your eyes. You'll be blind.
My eyes!
You guys are little fuckers, you know that?
No. Never.
I also want to go out, but clearly there is a skunk outside, and so we are
Oh.
Ugh.
trying to keep them in as much as
Oh,
possible.
my brother in Christ, why the fuck are you wearing 2 different color reds?
It's fashion.
Maroon.
Get back to your steak.
Maroon.
Yeah,
Red.
maroon and
Red.
red.
Maroon.
Fire truck red.
Shut up.
That's fashion with fake red.
My hair was that color once.
Joan did make a very good point where it kind of does depend on what you're actually going in for. But if we are going with the idea that we want to determine if there could be something or not, I know a lot of individuals say that you can't use science to prove anything, but that exact statement was made from the very dawn of human existence. Like, we can't use science to prove these things, and over time we've used science to prove a lot of things. We can't prove it every single time, but we can also come to the point of, well, I can't prove it, but I can remove all these things that we can just chuck out the window. We know it is not any of these things, and that's more so the idea of using science. If we want to investigate the claims and stuff like that, we have to go into it with a certain eye. If we're doing the anomaly chasing, right, just seeing if we can catch something on camera, yeah, sit in a room, have your camera on, have your recorder going, have whatever, test the apps. Just don't move your phone when you're testing them, because that's been tested and you get false positives. So, like,
Hell
yeah.
no, I'm gonna shake that thing like an A-ball.
Actually, I think for our investigation, I'm gonna be like, maybe we should probably just leave our phones somewhere else.
I am leaving mine in my vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring a flashlight.
Yes.
What if the ghosts are boring?
Listen, that's one thing I know to do is to always bring a flashlight, Jordan.
Hold on. Wait a minute here, okay? The ghosts can be boring, but this motherfucker is not. Jesus Christ, give me some fucking credit, my lord.
If I
Damn.
can't make it somewhat entertaining, I shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
That's the one major thing that Garth's looking for too, is like meeting Beagle face to face. Some bromance shit.
Fucking
going on,
Beagle
I
is
don't know.
winning. Beagle got Hart to come over here and leave Jordan. Garth wants to meet Beagle.
That's a win-win for you.
I'm winning.
Goodness me.
Sorry, Jordan.
I
You're
actually
more.
think another
No. Makes sense. I'm at a complete disadvantage.
it's okay just because you're short. It's fine.
I was about to say even at height.
Jesus Christ. Imagine you meet me and I'm like 7 foot.
No.
Then I would be shocked like Kaya.
That's impossible though. I was already seen on camera. Standing next to you. It's impossible now.
Listen, I'm 5'2", but I talk a big game like I'm 6'2".
I'm 5'7". I'm definitely.
Use all part of the itty bitty committee.
I'm a
Yeah.
mean 5'5.5".
Beagle's gonna like turn his head to the side and be like, "Where'd Val go?" Meanwhile, I'm standing right under him, like.
Leave my feet. No, get the fuck out. Go. Shoo.
No, I can't wait when September comes around. I'm looking forward to that.
I am bringing the bell. Not the death bell, but I'm definitely bringing the hotel bell.
I'll bring a Ouija board.
I'll bring dowsing rods, even though they're not like that credible.
I got
And
my Ouija board at a church yard sale.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to do it at that point.
This is
So,
gonna
yeah,
be
that
so
was-
scientific, guys.
We sold an allegedly haunted Ouija board at one of our consignment auctions years ago.
You know, I can't like walk in. For the places I've walked into, I can certainly tell you this. I can't tell you whether or not it's 100% haunted or not, but I can certainly tell you it's not as haunted as most people make it out to be.
Oh yeah.
No.
I can certainly say that with confidence.
Well-
Almost every location I've been to so far, which is not a whole lot, but so far, not nearly. No,
Well-
as a matter of fact, I might even go and say, pretty much not really at all.
Another thing with like the locations is if you do the tour, you're technically being primed. It's no different than if you're
Yeah.
going in to do a psychological test, right? The
This is
person
where this person was brutally murdered, and this
exactly.
Yeah, you find the locations to be more haunting than they are haunted.
Correct.
I wish I wish I could do a collaboration with Zach Baggins. So when he like looks at me and
Oh my
says,
God.
I really want to hurt you, I would say, why don't you do it then?
And yeah,
Go ahead.
you won't do it, bitch made.
Fuck, I heard your voice outside saying you wouldn't. They think you're a coward. Go ahead, take that knife. Do something.
Oh my god.
See what he does. Cut the cameras. Man, what are you fucking doing?
There is this alleged
I'm scared.
rumor that when they were at the Velisca house, it was not the ghost that slammed the door.
There's
It was
been
Zach's ego trying to fit in the door.
that a few different times.
No, don't I know it?
Yeah. I don't know.
I actually thought of a great thing. Like, I think what the results you want from things like this too also come from what you believe spirits actually are, whether it's made up of, in the folklore sense, where it's lingering energies, or if they're made of like actual like EMF fields and the more scientific things. Like, it depends on what you believe spirits are too.
I don't believe spirits are energy per se, but under that whole idea, right? If they are, then we should have things that can read energy. We have things that can read sound waves. We have things that can read light waves. We have things that can read energy waves. We have things that can read microwaves, gamma rays, radio waves. Like, we have a whole
Tidal waves.
fucking plethora of instruments. I believe that we just need to find the right combination of said instruments to measure said frequencies, waves, spectrums, to see if there is something. And if it gets to the point where our devices become so sensitive that the human eye, the human ear, cannot even compete with these devices, then whatever these things are that we've been chasing essentially don't exist. Because if it is so far beyond natural human hearing or natural human sight, number one, you've never heard it, you've never seen it. If devices can definitively tell you that, then it definitively never existed in every single story we have ever heard. Completely gone.
Well, I'm not sure if I believe if spirits are like these interdimensional beings, or if actually is just strong residual energy from traumatic events.
Oh,
That's what I want to know.
I could be either.
I have found a pattern in any like really stressful or traumatic time in my life. There was always like extreme activity, and I sit here to this day and question, like, was every single one of those experiences a hallucination? Because my brain was like so clustered and frantic, and my adrenaline going, just like those things at play could have contributed to a potential hallucination. Or is it like one of those things of traumatic events can trigger something spontaneous? I don't know. But I question it a lot.
It's always something to question, look into. We looked into the
I can't prove
idea
it.
of, well, you can't prove it yet. So you and I had this discussion a while back about the Hat Man. Everyone knows the Hat Man, right?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. I wrote a poem about that
Yep.
guy.
A lot of people that made claims to seeing the Hat Man through, I believe there was an actual study done, but a lot of the people tend to have a common thing, which is allergies, and they take Benadryl.
Oh, thank God I don't take Benadryl. Thank God. I don't need that.
Yeah.
A lot of people that took Benadryl at a specific time all seem to have this like conglomeration of the Hat Man, a tall, shadowy figure wearing this weird like top hat. Not a bowler cap, not a baseball hat. It's almost always a top hat.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Hart has allergies. I know Hart uses Benadryl. I know I have allergies. I use Benadryl. I have never
It's
seen
the
that
areas
thing.
we live in.
But I do know a number of other people that do use Benadryl and have stated they saw a tall, shadowy figure wearing a hat. They never called him a Hat Man, but that's just what they described it as.
See,
Okay, so
my-
Eagle and Heart are going to be seeing things. Got it.
it wasn't, but the thing is, for me, I didn't actually see the Hat Man. It was my sister, and we were 13 years old, and we had our cousins over, and one of them was like 3 years old, sleeping in my brother's room, and we heard like 3 loud thunks above us, and we were messing around on the computer. So I had my sister go check on the 3-year-old, and when she went up there, she opened the door and she saw what she described to be as like the Hat Man standing there right beside my brother's bed. I didn't see it, but that's what my sister claimed, and of course I freaked out because she come running down and was like, "Oh my God, you won't believe what I just saw!" And I'm like, "And you left the 3-year-old up there? Like, what?" So I ran
Everything
up
just
there.
flashed.
I didn't see it, but like when I went in my brother's room, it was a complete disaster. It was like curtains were thrown everywhere. Okay, not everywhere, but they were flung up, and there was like toys scattered everywhere. It was like really weird, really weird.
we
Like
got-
if
we gotta
that
stop.
3-year-old did that, what the heck?
We gotta stop talking about it. I just watched Lights Flash on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles
Yeah, I
in
saw
trouble.
that.
Guys, I'm psychic.
Annabelle?
Hat Man Annabelle?
Mom, please
You know,
stop.
Hart,
I don't need the power to go out. Please don't do this.
Hart,
Yeah.
how many days has it been since our collaboration?
Wait. Oh,
The last one we did?
I don't know. I got
It's
You
been a
don't,
few
you
days.
don't have like a sign up that says like last day since
No.
collaboration? Wow. What a friendship you guys have.
I guess
I'm just
I'll look
saying.
it up.
What? Oh, beach to it.
6 days. So,
Damn it.
okay.
Too
6
slow.
days. On that video, I said, if Robert the Doll is haunted, I will die in 1 week.
Mhm.
And look, if he's powerful, if he has like an ability, if people disrespect him,
One
I wouldn't see why he wouldn't take me out. I'm pretty killable. I'm gonna say he'll if he really wants to take me out, he probably should.
I don't know if I would promote that online. or anywhere.
Nobody's gonna change their mind simply because I stated what everybody's thinking.
I wasn't thinking it. I don't have those thoughts. Do you know a lot of people who do? Should we talk to somebody?
I feel vibes. Like, I know. I feel
He's
vibes.
also psychic.
Yeah.
Oh.
I might as well be. I might as well be.
Fuck. Also,
I got one day.
Go ahead.
I got one day.
You got one more day.
One day.
Yep, Robert can take me out tomorrow, and he can prove that he exists.
Yeah, it's not happening. I did actually just look it up, and yes, Benadryl is known to cause hallucinations. And here it is. The experience, the hallucinations caused by high doses of Benadryl are typically vivid, frightening, and often indistinguishable from reality. Users frequently report seeing shadowy figures, sometimes referred to as the Hat Man, insects or spiders crawling on surfaces from an allergy medication.
I should take some.
There you go. Anything shadowy and you're on Benadryl, it's probably a hallucination because you might be taking slightly too much.
Behind the scenes of like our investigation, Jordan takes Benadryl and goes in there by himself, and you just hear me screaming. This place is fucking haunted. Get the hell out.
See, this is why I've decided I'm not sharing a hotel anywhere with you motherfuckers because I fear what you guys would attempt to do, prank-wise.
I'm gonna knock on your door and leave Jasper next to it.
Then you will find Jasper broken, shattered, and burnt.
He's my experimental doll. I'm supposed to take him everywhere with me and see if like he can get an attachment. Every location I go to.
If that thing is left outside my hotel door, it is vanishing.
Hey, could you guys imagine if we're the group of people that finds like actual evidence of the paranormal?
Yeah, with our luck, actually something happens.
Like, God's help the universe if that's us.
Okay, if there's an entity out there, faith-driven, non-faith-driven, whatever, if something is out there and you want us to find the paranormal, fucking possess Andrew Stonerock to kick me square in the testicles. That'll be the biggest moment because I know he would never do that.
What if he does and he's not possessed?
Then he and I will never be friends.
I think you should all think of less violent ways to deal with the paranormal.
I get to see it now. Live, go live and just pick out a giant brawl in like a front yard. We don't even investigate. We just have a giant brawl.
Super Smash Brothers Paranormal Edition.
I mean,
Jasper
okay.
jacks the car.
If you think about it, if you want to have like solid proof of something, you make an outrageous claim, and if that claim were to happen, you kind of have more credence.
Well,
you
that's why
don't
I did
have
Robert.
Yeah.
Kill me. Take me out, coward.
Randy will kick you for funsies. He would not. I don't think he hates me that much.
I like Robert.
I'm gonna cry if Robert decides to take Jordan out on this trip.
Yeah, all of a sudden, like we're at like live news. All of a sudden, yeah, Robert's doll went missing. Oh shit! Lock the doors.
Room.
Yeah. Hang this cross on the handle. Yeah, just do it. Just do it.
I think he would disintegrate if he was out of that case. I'm pretty positive people get weird photos because
If they
it's
drop
just
him.
so wet in that like little part of the
Yeah, they probably have to keep the humidity
fort
at a
that
certain
they keep
level.
him in. Yeah, no, when we were in there was like dripping water in one section. It smells like mildew. So I'm just convinced it's wet and the moisture causes the pictures to be weird.
Robert
Oh,
likes
yeah,
it a little moist.
Ew, oh God.
You dare.
I do
cannot
dare.
believe you.
Moist.
I need an adult.
Yeah. For what I plan on doing is I plan on going with the idea that spirits, entities, demons, what have you, whatever you believe in, we've been told stories for ages that they can physically manipulate things. So I want physical manipulation.
I'm back, by the way.
We
Oh,
didn't
no,
even
you
know you
what?
left.
I know. It was an emergency run. Garth had a bug in his eye. I had to go save
Twice
the day.
in one day.
I know. So bad.
He had a bug in his eye?
Yeah, it's been in his eye most of the day, too. The bugger
Uh-oh.
finally came forward, and I had to go save it, get it out with a Q-tip.
Ow.
Blech.
Yep. Fun.
I would rather take a hose to my eye.
Pretty sure that's a horror movie thing.
He felt it crawl to the back of his eye,
I'm
too, and
gonna-
then he was
I'm
able
gonna
to see
die.
it.
That's fucked up.
My eye got stories, guys.
Okay, thank you.
That's
Imagine it going all the way back there behind the lid and everything, just
I
slowly walking.
literally didn't
Imagine if it was a
want to.
horsefly.
Dude, oh, horseflies are
Well,
big and they
imagine
bite.
if it was a
The horse
swarm
was
of
gonna get
bees.
in
What are we
there.
doing?
I don't even know. I'm just here.
And she was like, all I wanted to do was say I got a bug out of my husband's eye.
Right. Cal, by the way, fucking rude. If that happens, I think people will probably shit a brick. She goes, Beagle suddenly starts cracking and popping like bubble wrap, contorting as the spirits interact with him.
Only if I read the
Well,
Necronomicon.
I'm just gonna do that anyway. My bones pop.
I was gonna say, me too. That's why I can hardly exercise anymore. My pelvic bone is always popping every time I try to do a sit-up.
God, I'm gonna like crouch down and get in my listening position. All of a sudden, it's just gonna go.
You know, I would love to film like a found footage horror film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
like
think that'd be
like
fun.
Blair Witch shit.
Kind of like that, yeah.
You
I would do
motherfuckers
that.
do that? I'm not being a part of that
I'll-
one.
I'll see.
You wouldn't want to be a part of that?
Okay, what are you gonna have me do? Either I'm gonna be running the fucking camera, I'm gonna be the goddamn monster. I don't have many other
it would literally-
options.
It would literally be
You
us
could be
talking.
Bigfoot.
You could be a part of our series, Finding Frogman.
What the fuck? No. What kind of a cryptid is that?
Did I send you? I sent you that picture. Didn't I, Beagle? I sent you that picture.
mask. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He could be the Pennsylvania squonk.
Oh no, he's not crying.
You guys are so fucking mean.
Now he's a squonk.
Fuck off. Physical manipulation of you personally. I mean, if they want to get handsy with me, I will send them to Zach Bagans because that's not what I'm looking for. No. What?
I'm sorry, huh?
What just happened?
I don't know. I'm confizzled.
I was talking about Frogman, and then Zach Bagans got brought up.
I was answering a comment in the chat.
I got you.
I thought he was getting real handsy for a minute for no reason, talking about a
Alright.
squonk.
Thought he was getting sassy over here.
We should make our own cryptid.
Yeah.
Squirrel Man.
No, we already have a fucking cryptid. We don't ever talk about him.
That's a Marvel character, honey.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, Jake Hart's serious. He's talking about the Finding Frogman video.
Yeah. We have a place called Loveland, Ohio out here, and it apparently has like sightings of a frogman. I thought it'd be kind of fun to make a comedy horror series called Finding Frogman.
Oh my god.
Wake up
I
and
mean-
there's like a frog in your bed or something.
I mean, I can do
Honestly,
it.
though,
That'd be fun.
that's okay. I'd take
Andrew
that
thinks-
over anything else.
Andrew thinks like Frogman fucked him and he had a baby.
Oh,
He
Jesus.
tried to take care of it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Oh.
ask.
This is why I said I don't
plan
want to be a
on
part
going-
of it.
I plan on going. I plan on going very. I mean, I'm going all the way. If I'm doing it, I'm going all the way with the ideas I have.
Go
I'm making
over
this
the
shit
way.
fucking weird.
You can get a snuff film. Good lord.
I'm making this weird.
Would you like
You already did,
would
honey.
you frame it as like a reinterpretation of The Princess and the Frog?
Wow.
Oh, dude.
Where,
bro,
like-
yeah.
But like,
Amazing.
I think it's the Korean version where she like throws the frog against the wall and she thinks it's dead, and then it's a man the next morning.
I'm down for this. This sounds real good.
I need new friends.
I'm so excited.
I need
I'm
new
so
acquaintances. Fuck.
Sorry, I
This is
couldn't
like
even
this
see you.
actually has gotten me so
So
excited to get started in a film on this.
You're
Oh
right.
my god.
You are so on your own. I am not offering my videography skills. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Stuff like
God.
this blows up. You kidding me? Get weird.
Oh, wait. So, okay, but I also think, hear me out, just because it's been on my mind.
Oh,
Martin
boy.
knows this already. So you have Beagle saying you need to do this on your own, and then it becomes a musical, and someone goes, "I can't make it on my own," and then yeah.
All of a sudden, High School Musical 2 music just starts playing.
No, Hawthorne Heights.
What about Silverstein?
Fucking Christ.
Yo. I'm liking it. I'm digging it.
Honest to God, there's
Possibly
definitely a
Pam. Oh my god.
Don't stop me now.
stretch. Finding Frogman season 1.
Coming next fall, the Croak of Destiny.
That's the name. It's just croaked.
Like I want a scene where he shoots his tongue out and like lands in my mouth or something, and then I fucking bite it.
What the fuck?
That's,
my
that's a
God.
kink. I don't know if I want to see that.
And no, it would be funnier if I could actually like show you on camera, but it's only theorized right now. So like you
I
have to
swear to
imagine it.
God.
And if you
Well,
imagine it,
everybody
it's gonna be
tries to
creepy.
visualize. Yeah.
If you imagine it, it's
Yeah.
gonna be
Very
creepy.
visual.
But I think
You
that's
know,
a
draw
you
me a-
problem, not me.
Draw me
I
up
think
a
that's a you
concept
problem.
board. I'll take a look.
Y'all,
Get in touch with
y'all,
people.
y'all got
God.
secrets? Fucking keep them. I am not a confessionary booth. Good lord.
It's not. This is not confession. This is a idea table, and you need to listen.
Excusez-moi. Hello. No.
Visionaries at work.
Yeah. I thought you were taking the notes too, Bagel. Are you not?
This is
note-keeping?
comedy gold.
Is it a
Me?
comedy or a horror?
Horror.
Musical romance.
It is both
Yeah,
comedy
yeah,
horror.
Everything.
Like a Terrifier type thing, like over the top, like
Jordan wants
Yeah.
a frog to
Soft
shoot
to
its tongue into his mouth.
mid-possessed.
Yes.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he could have
It
a
was an
frog shoot
example of how
tadpoles
crazy
into
it
him.
could get. It was an example of how crazy this could get.
That was an example of that went on.
I mean,
Yeah, it begins now. The frog king. So Jordan has a fucking king for frogs. Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
Fucking canon now, broski.
I thought it was
Talking
a
about
clown.
fighting
I
its
thought
tongue,
your
it's a
thing
thing.
was clowns. What
no,
happened?
no. So here's the thing, right? He has a kink for frogs, but he has a voyeurism kink that involves clowns.
What?
The clowns have to
Wait.
watch.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god. That's disgusting. That's actually sick.
no, he was just naming what chapter 3 of the movie is.
Yes.
Good
Yep.
news, I can be your makeup artist. I do really great clown makeup.
The series would end with Frogman fighting Toadman.
or Mothman.
Oh, dude. That actually could work.
Could.
Or Yoshi.
That's the plot twist. The Frogman actually is just Yoshi.
Imagine like we actually capture Frogman and we try to name him Yoshi.
Why do I do this to myself? Why?
How could this happen to me?
Oh my god.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy is alright. Good fucking god. Alright, since you wanted to go down that road.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, we're still continuing down this road.
Oh fuck yeah,
Should I put a seatbelt on? Are we in a car? I'm scared.
it's gonna be a big
Oh,
ass
no.
bumpy ride. I hope you're ready for it.
If you talk about it, you go all the way.
Yep.
No,
Oh,
not,
boy.
mm-mm.
Hang on for
Since
dear life. Let
hold
me
on.
get my oh shit handle.
hold on, since J Cart has a frogman kink, which cryptid would you have sex with?
Why?
Because he went there, so we're going there.
Mothman,
Listen,
100%.
Listen, I'm talking about
You are
writing
talking
a
about French
series,
kissing a
comedy-
frogman.
A fake Frogman. You
Hey,
He was
none of the
a human
cryptids have been
frog
proven, so they
costume.
all could be fake. So there you go. Ha, my
This-
point
this
still
sounds like a
stands.
trap.
You actually
Trap.
opened up a porn website that actually revolved around cryptids, you probably make loads of money.
There's
Oh my God.
definitely
Yes.
one
It
already.
exists.
There has
I've
to be.
accidentally
There has
been
to
there
be.
before.
There has
Someone
to be
hold my
somewhere.
hand.
I'm holding your hand.
Come on, answer the question. I'm waiting.
It's out there somewhere. I know it.
So originally I would have said Mothman, but I recently read a little webcomic that changed my mind.
I'm
because
weird.
Apparently, moths die after you have sex with them.
That's
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm the weirdo.
Hold on,
I'm
hold
the
on,
weirdo for
hold
talking
on,
about a frog.
hold on one
I'm
moment.
talking
I have to address this, Joan.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
said when you have sex with them, not when they
Like,
have
not
sex
when
with each
I
other.
Personally, when moths
No,
do
no,
it,
no.
I don't know.
You were inferring
Moths
when
have
humans
sex?
have sex with mobs, they die.
Yeah,
I was
with
gonna say,
Mothman.
yes, they do.
I would
My new
Mothman is
answer is the Headless Horseman.
6'7" something.
Okay,
All
so
I'm saying is, I'm a
Okay.
weirdo for talking about a fake scene of a frog shooting its tongue in my mouth, but someone brings up like, oh, Mothman automatically. Mothman, a
Yep.
fucking bug.
yep.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Well,
Yeah.
the difference is you were unprompted. We were asked a question.
That's fair. This is valid.
You know, I'm just gonna say I don't think about fucking cryptids. Okay.
You
I'm
just
just gonna-
did that. You thought
That's
about
for
it out
series.
loud.
That's for a series. Okay, I'm writing this shit. I'm making up a movie.
Don't say
We're
right.
now-
It's the worst phrasing
we're-
you could use.
We're now talking about actually like getting down. Oh, fucking Loch Ness monster. Yeah, that one.
I mean, what that noodle do though?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Bigfoot. Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow goes to Joan with the Headless Horseman. Jake Hart wants to get freaky with Nessie. Right. Who's next? Hart?
What about the Jersey Devil?
Is it?
You know, for that one, I would like to write it down on a concert. You know, like just fly down on top of it and going to a concert. Be kind of cool.
So what I'm hearing is Jordan wants to ride the Jersey Devil.
The Jersey Devil has too many animal bits to make me comfortable.
Hold on, Joan. So how many would make you comfortable?
Oh my god.
Where's your
Like-
cutoff point with animal
I don't
parts?
know. I grew up with anime. I could do some cat ears and I'd be okay. I really liked Inuyasha growing up, so like
Oh,
kill ears or
Inuyasha.
something.
Inuyasha's fucking goaded.
Inuyasha is a banger show. It's actually a good show.
Okay, Raven just said the Kraken. Valid.
Valid.
The Kraken.
Hentai
With them
shit right
tentacles,
there.
zero.
That's
Be a hell of a way to go out.
Okay, Hart. You gotta tell us which one's yours.
Actually, I gotta look up my answer. Cryptids that are
Yeah.
fuckable.
You can't type it like that. This is worse than the what Pokemon you'd smash. Come on, Hart.
Just to get this over with, Slender
This is
Man.
weird.
Ugh, okay.
That's not a cryptid.
It's
Yes, it is.
That's cheating.
it became one technically.
Yeah, it's made
a
up,
creepypasta
so
story.
it works. It works, okay?
Oh my god.
You-
Oh
No.
my god.
What? None of them are true. What are you talking about?
All right, Velk, where are you
How
at?
dare you judge me?
I can't find any that look. I don't know. I can't picture this. This is disgusting. This is a horrible thing. Why did I join this live stream actually?
I have
You wanna
a
call hard out.
picture. Sorry, I have a picture of sexy Nessie.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Yeah,
Joan, why did you look?
I didn't look. I just have it already.
Nice. Okay, valid.
I
Yeah,
pulled up a picture
no,
of cryptids and
I did a Galentine's Day stream where we played a version of Fuck, Marry, Kill, which was Haunt, Possess, Ghost, and Nessie was an option.
God damn.
you know what? Mermaid. There you go.
Raven even asked if mermaids are cryptids.
They technically
If
are. Yeah.
Slender Man is, yes.
I'm dead inside. You know what? Glitch in the system. What can I say? At least the stuff with Slender Man was fun though, with all the like digital chaos on the internet with Slender Man. Like it was pretty entertaining. At least
The
it
game
was
was cool.
entertaining. The game was. I never played it, but I watched
It was cool.
Markiplier play it.
All right, Velk, what was yours?
Hold on, I'm still thinking like a real answer.
I'm getting so goddamn warm from laughing so fucking much. Jesus Christ.
Did you answer, Beagle?
I have not, but I got mine.
Okay.
Oh my
Well,
god.
what's yours?
Nope, you gotta go first.
Why do I have to go first? That's too much pressure.
Too bad. Demand it.
What position do you think you're in to make demands here?
Hey, you joined. I own
I
this.
don't know. That's fair.
Man,
Damn.
valid.
Fucking showing authority.
Mm-hmm.
For once. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Bad little girl. Come on. What is it?
Ew, don't say that to me.
Come on, hurry up.
I think my real answer probably is Mothman or the Jersey Devil.
Isn't the Jersey Devil like a goat with horns? and wings?
It is a horse with kangaroo-like appendages and I believe a reptilian-like tail.
Man, people are imaginative. Like, what?
I know that because when I say coffee, it sounds like that.
Coffee.
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 I have
Coffee.
2 dogs.
What?
Dogs?
Well,
say dogs. Dogs.
dogs.
Honestly, maybe,
Dogs.
maybe the jackalope too.
I have to mentally bring my brain back because we just got done talking about banging.
You can't bring it
cryptids.
back. Beagle hasn't even said his yet. He forced us to answer. Now he's got to answer.
Yeah,
Exactly.
say. Go ahead.
You ready?
Tell us.
It's gonna be very simple. It's probably gonna be the best one ever.
Uh-huh.
It would honestly have to be Bigfoot because that's the only thing that'd be fucking physically possible because none of the other ones are even remotely close to existing.
Fair enough.
Wait.
Simple.
What was it?
Bigfoot, a giant ape, man
Wow.
thing.
You
Oh
want
my
to bang an
God.
ape?
Might as well.
You might
You
want to bang a
know-
gorilla.
We're all apes. We're just
My husband's got a cousin that actually looks the part. I could introduce you.
sweet. Give me that hair. I'll ride for 8 seconds.
He's bald on top though.
Oh damn it! I mean, oh, that's not so bad. Mr. Prism's that way too. So is Andrew. No,
I put in the
Actually-
Discord the slide from the Haunt
Jesus
Possessed
fucking
Ghost.
Christ.
I really think Beagle's actual answer is just Jordan in the frog costume.
Oh my fucking gosh.
I would break that wee boy.
Oh
Hey, I like that.
My
That's a hentai I would watch. Okay.
god.
Jesus Christ, Velk.
This was weird. This was weird.
Man, you know, I never thought tonight would end like this.
Hey,
Me either.
I
Supposed to be in bed like an hour and a half ago.
tried keeping on paranormal shit. Y'all went down some different roads. I just
This
went
is
with
still
it.
that's good.
paranormal.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm innocent.
this is
I've
definitely
read
not
this
normal.
smut.
That's for
It's
sure.
still paranormal.
I'm an
It's a
innocent
whole-
bystander.
I've read this webtoon before.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. While you're at it, get your cryptid partner to donate to the food drive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just as
I
though.
heard that if you don't donate to the food drive, your feet are actually really stinky. That's what I heard.
Oh god.
Yeah.
If you don't donate to the food drive, what's going to happen is this little itty bitty Annabelle doll is going to teleport all the way to your bedroom and stab you.
And then say
Medusa.
your feet are stinky.
Medusa? Where the fuck that
Yeah,
come
someone
from?
mentioned Medusa.
Oh, Raven did. Not surprising.
Well, see, I can't say Medusa because technically of what the symbol is, and that just makes me feel bad.
Ouch.
But she is Biddy.
Who is? What?
Jesus.
I think I zoned out.
Yep, I stopped listening.
You know,
What?
you were on the next stoplight, like.
Yep, I stopped. Yeah, so there you guys go. That's the stream. I think we're gonna call it there because now we're getting. I don't want to continue down this road of creepiness with cryptids.
No.
Y'all are
Let's
way too
go
willing.
for it.
No,
apologies.
no. You heard me. I really thought that one.
I think you were
saying.
fighting it because you were thinking way too hard about it.
I was nope. It's weird.
You got to think for Slender Man.
I mean, she has brought him up on a number of occasions.
Hold
Okay,
up, I
okay,
forgot about
okay.
that one.
that there's a difference. I don't
Do tell.
know like hardly diddly squat about cryptids because I never believed in such a thing. So in my defense, like there's only a couple that I'm aware of, and I know Slender Man is a digital form, and I like the whole digital thing. It's kind of my shtick. So
Chupacabra exists.
It's
oh,
okay. I
fucking
was into emo guys too. Like I understand the
Oh my
liking
God.
of skinny jeans and stuff. I get it.
Slender Man's an emo guy.
Yo,
Uh,
I dated
have you
an
seen
emo
his
guy
pants?
when I
Yeah.
was a kid.
I always thought
Like-
Slenderman was like a disgruntled employee.
That sounds the most emo I've ever heard. What are you talking about?
Never sharing my answer. The fact that you have one, Jesse, is terrifying. I'm just saying.
Y'all ever play hacky sack when you were kids?
Absolutely.
Where's this
Yeah.
going?
I don't know. I just fucking throwing it out there now.
I feel like that was her way of trying to derail the conversation into something normal.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Hacky sack of all things.
Listen,
Hey, you know what? There was an attempt.
Pokemon
It was.
Stadium.
this is a
Hey,
weak
so
one,
what-
but I try.
So what Pokemon would you guys smash?
Oh my fucking god. No.
Oh
Valk,
my God.
no.
Oh my god.
Just
Mine's
gonna
crazy.
disappear now.
Yes, we know yours is Charizard. We know you already let that secret out.
It's not a secret. I'm pretty much an open book about it.
The pantsless
close to
wonder
the
over there
Jersey
going for
Devil.
Charizard. It is. It's
Oh,
very
right.
close.
Well, at least I'm consistent.
I want to thank these guys for showing up. I am very.
Do you?
Can't wait to
No.
make you a thumbnail for this.
No.
I'm gonna go snort a Sharpie now.
Ooh, what flavor?
What?
I'm gonna make the craziest thumbnail.
I hope you guys enjoyed this evening. It was good to start. Now we're ending on a bad fucking note. Oh my god. Why do I let people do this to me? No, it's actually been really fun. Really awkward, but really fun.
By the way,
I'm getting mixed signals, but it's fine. It's cool.
Okay.
I'll write
Yeah.
about it later.
Hold on. I'll put it to you this way. If I actually hated what you guys were doing, I'd tell you to shut the fuck up and move on. But since I didn't do that, we're all gravy, baby. You got it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for them 100 biddies. Yay, money.
As long as you never say gravy ever again.
Gravy?
Yeah.
groovy. Say groovy.
Yeah, groovy. Groovy's better.
No, you
Like an
can't
Evil
do
Dead,
that.
You know, like
Yeah.
groovy, baby.
No, it's all gravy, baby. That's the phrase.
I
Yeah.
don't want to hear about gravy babies.
I don't fucking care if you don't like it. That's the
Gravy
phrase.
babies. You don't want to hear
You
about
know,
the
my
gravy babies.
standards are really fucking weird. I'm sitting here going, smack Charizard, but gravy baby is too much.
Exactly.
Black Sharpie.
Oh, it's licorice flavor.
Yeah.
All right, we're done. I'm out. Have a good night, everybody. Fucking Christ, I'm out.
Jesus.
Oh my
You're
God.
welcome.